media platforms, Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms, being Facebook, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, IG, everywhere. Revolt Media.
Mr. Chicky, where your boy?
Yay.
Chicky, where your boy?
Yay.
Sombo, no dimus a Ghana, Sika Futu, Divini Cabesha, watching to me say, yo, me get the English and Hofet, coach, and we not tell what I see. So,
Sabro bear, we are this year.
I'm a Messias, no woman, friends who were your songs to wait here. Become a Bessima, what for John, but then it what? Belgium, Anuka, Mama Meka, Nagana Maya, Moya Shasha,
Radio.
I want me to cry, Mitricasa, Massa, where you would car, or ban or your will, and you trouble me car, and who just also forget. I didn't know book, must move to.
Yes, I did your buku dada, and hi, I'm Bayeguja. This is Revolt Radio.
Boko, Tisa, Kosia, Akosia, and what year now? Oh, Diet, Mamma Fon Sepra, Mitrico Diet,
Nama Bompaye, Nina, one away. Nessa Oba Honda into Oba Honda into me my own quay, dear. Now into me Mompaye, dear. Now, baby, I say, Ebe day. Obenti to be Mompaye. Now, baby, I say, yes, your friend Kumasi Yame, try to say the album say. Team ne come home gang. You be KJ go there say we call it how. Mo fa bi nya siri onya bibia na be fa no personal. Oba no a share ne nice e dey am no invite am for no ma join it na bibia aye kama and then komo mienu bi wo ha ano o hye am for ne send bread me say ye nka ho asewuti no ene ye bedi sa enkomo no fefefe me betra say dey na mo nim say quick copy na eso masene e ma me di dwumadi nyina Bremo. Quick copy. Formerly known as Inkwell. Ope book printing. Ope graphic designs. Ope flyers. Ope business cards. Ope posters. Ope photos. Ope invoices. Quick copy got you. Ope canvas print. Retractable banners. Rolling banner. Ope old photos where ope saw the two canvases so then ope saw the total ninina ye be e the amount yard signs bibia ope bia ye be the amount believers attire America high it is say munum say no nyankopon din kra no untimi mbo yes and then I inspire say be ya the t-shirts it talks about the gospel, it motivates people and inspires people e the aba say be ya ja untimi for one na untimi nka untimi unka say mo bi nse na tade. And they say, yeah, they Musa. Until we be to say, God is my president. We have always say a prayer ASAP. We have a give glory to God, for sincere love. Beautiful teams are. You want to be so up say entrom fama wa ni nyina be trama. Upe DTF printing na ni nyina ye baby ama or bags. Now up say a printing or bags and ho e de mawa. We got you. Bibia wo hia bia e fa printing ho bia no. Ye be na ye de amount Fe. It's a Believers Attire, 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. 1900 East Dublin Granville Road. Old Ashland University building in Obahonoma. Bibia be kono wano. Ede amount. A Cuba. And I yes, and a Cuba. Me broflies it all. A Cuba. A Cuba also offers natural hair and skin care. So scan no enipa de wa ho ofe e be daddy a wa ho ofe be dance one ni nyina your scan and found no t-shape and found the way your bones are structured. It's all about your skin. So skin is shiny. A bad man le way no kind of say. Bad man le way used to have a 10 before their skin. Letter so soft. When the letter is so soft. Yeah, and I just kidding. Say escape, right? You were talking about the escapes, right?
I think they were talking about like their car, like seats, like the leather.
Oh, really? Hey. And the leather should be that's how maybe that's my understanding.
Right.
When the leather is soft, You enjoy life. Ese skin here nice. Body now skin atoso come on. Say be I'm from abetimi dead skin na war skin any nyina no. Ye be free so nyina de kuba esra be this adwumadi no e de amount wabodwe say na opinku de ayi mu nyina kuba got you. Utinwi ebubu a nyina especially ma no oba utinwi ebubu de. Krumu anko na ye yare ya mo fe na alopecia. Ye krum kakarewi enye yare ye hu aduro wo. Ye be ma oduro kuba fefe na why dey. Now they ayi mu na bibia akoyi e de amount Rock Vine Valentine's dinner. So person who se Kumasi na me di asa. Check me out on the 17th. On be ma she sure o di asa. Check me out. On the 17th. Ye be bana bibia adofo da Valentine's dinner and dance. Ye baba be di wi ana asa na atwen ho. What you say? Sa na no se be ya obi siri enche ye. Ye body aduane de be dipa every day akro. Because adofo mere esi edidi ni edi asa. Aha, single ones na amunsu muni bi no. Muba bia amanfo free out of state gina ye dey banti no. Eza wutimi ba ebia na nhyen bia ye dey ato so me ne single ones na na kasa no. Aha, ebia na ala obi yi na di ato nche. Obi na esi yi na di ato nche. Ye ne single ones na kasa ba ku bi so right, also yi na di ato nche. Yeah. You know, the single ones and a mom rana bibia enyefe. Aware for no so for yiri pie kakra. O yira se fi ache. Fa ni pie mom rana mo beji money. A live band etua. Next week you be launch you be announce the artist now oba no. There's a big artist coming from Ghana to grace that occasion. Enti ha mom prepare mo hona. Mom rana bibia enko wa no. Glorious Studios. All in one studio destination. Open baby your meetings. Remember na mujo mo num more office na mu new office no. And one say Glorious Studios are. Glorious Studios be fe e the amount. Aha. And the okoku drew honoma. Glorious Studios be pe a place out with my meetings no. E the amount oh Zumba team wa mosa e jeme the exercise mo ho a ni nyina e space ma mo meet me about be mo be rent it. Every Saturday be and every Sunday be and every Friday be and boy mo ya ni nyina ma be rent na mo de wo photo shoot be na up studio e dey photo shoot na ni nyina so ye be ye no fe e dey amount music video. Oh, imagine say who person who shoot music video na ye what sa e ne de mount who person who shoot for you can say music video ne ye what sa we no e de mount fe na yeah, near the amount of fair. Aha. It's bra besheshe gloriousstudios.com. www.gloriousstudios.com. Glorious Studios the unya drew honoma. Bibia be kama. The amount.
Revolt Radio. Define yourself.
Yes, they said them kind. This is Revolt Radio. Microphobia is late, so omonia home could you drink. Why you late now? Say coffee drink. Imagine. Just be Aquaba.
Hi.
Aquaba say hi.
Hello.
The hi, hello, different below. Yeah, more Aquaba say hello.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Obi busa say Aquaba say yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Gang. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. You? How was work?
I'm good. I was good till I was driving here.
Oh, really?
Then I was like, Kumasi really bamboozled me to work on a Wednesday.
I told you.
I'm off on Wednesday.
No, you actually said, if anything, you got me. Didn't you say that?
I shouldn't have said it. I take it back.
Now that you say that,
Be careful.
The
Power of words.
Merrick, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Low expectation. Better can say, yeah, I know.
Trade am for tomorrow.
Hey, is it the
Young crash.
you will be a boko school boko.
Yeah, boko.
Why you find it?
Oh, you go so I
Okay. Very important. Ubi I need the area. We decided to say course I will say hopi. We see a far hope pass you.
Yeah, they are holding bits me and they can wait jam I am.
Also the hope.
Oh, and your hope. Yeah, then they the four of them there.
Okay. The Ubay we Java Jabi, the Indigenous hope ya. Hope with your strategy.
I was saying, I was saying,
The Bijabi over so one more sorry. That be the obey about let's say one more Jenny.
sir.
One more time, one more energy, a more one day. I'll be to the sorry that the SCR, the other culture is absolute. Would you contra people who are? Would you people who are? They be free. They can be it's you.
No, GDS are fine, you know.
Okay. Yameoho. Obisi, where is Ernest? I miss his ideas. Hey, any amount for if really Ernest. Gia back baby will be a child.
Live across all social media platforms.
Live.
Across all social media platforms. Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms.
Yes,
Facebook,
every
TikTok,
day.
Snap, Twitter,
I'm a photo of the day now. Photo of the day.
Revolt.
And the photo be a many piece so there. Who photo ya we possible. If we are see who you see photo here down a use TV see. I dare remember doing who we are see all.
Yep.
I dare remember. Yes, I dare remember doing who we are see all. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to get you a mic. So
He's shaking.
I need to get producer a mic.
What do you want to say? He said yes. I'll say free.
So yes, I dare remember doing who we are see all. Jasmine.
Why did I come on today's show? Why? Of all the days.
No, actually, but we started with Burdick.
Yes,
so you be the
please.
woman, you be the last. Burdick. Hey, I boss said na remember doing.
Oh, that be that. Sika sem ho we busunya expenditures go ho na eno nkwane ade. Na say ade no crown body part.
You say ade I drain home pa. The most. Like you drain home pa so many times.
Na ya ngasa ya dissecting to human body part na features no the NS pa. Say if only says nipa no obi nkwane a. Wa hwa ade NS. You know they can determine say when mom na
say ade I remember drain home pa. No say it doesn't have to be the biggest. Ade a flashy or mind all the time.
Oh, that be that.
Say all the nya no.
That be that come ka say ba ku bi na anka.
Ba ko there.
And the ebeja.
Oh, chirem say it go. Chirem.
And the ebeja.
No, chirem.
Ebeja ma God and as ala.
Fatusi. Ode osi ohun ya fatusi we die. Me ko ene man kan bi die. Mo fatusi ma no.
Oh, that be enya no.
Enya no.
La.
Oh, yes, sure say enya no.
These are the ass men.
Okay. Omo yes sure say enya no.
Maybe a polo asen for
I can't tell.
Okay. Also enya no big bike. Be on mic na mama na me too. Enya no.
Yeah, enya no.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm on fire so very no just say I drink the woman I don't know.
I mean, I think say you're going for like I'm gonna G no. Yeah, but like
it's wouldn't a flash wide in a pa like especially say when you're busy, you you're not worried about.
Two things I want to say, I did a dream hop. And
a flash wide during the most.
Disagree.
That one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end, I bear my flash wide during the part the most.
Maybe there's like the uncertainty of tomorrow.
And I'll do home.
Yeah, but when it get when I say like the other one, it was just another person can I think said.
Oh, why do we agam?
Yeah, I think said when I say it came over anymore. And you're like, oh wow, like get like Netos one, that's like Neto friend. I say. But outside of that, like me, I think said when I say a numpono and by my end jail home 24/7, like pan.
Yes, more general home.
Oh nah.
As more general home to the point to say man who am to say or more one penny any other because I did more general I don't know.
Last time
he skank money yeah juma gidi it's over for open
last time they call me about me fear now my wife said when I say I did as with pants when I say hey Kwame I did go let's see when I see your sister when you say me down me come anymore let's me pia bon time go for them me like that's how it is.
Oh okay e ben won
crown it's like just based on that and I was being honest like just based on that I don't think say be a dream home like all the time.
Say be how you read the own now,
What's it?
Be how you read the now,
And I make us say,
but who mo say the now, pa.
Oh yeah, and I make us say, but I don't come what Fanny say, be a my name Moisha and the one like you think say even though so Obi Wabontin who I do like they be like damn Moisha and
I say it's because of all who feel it. It's not any way.
And I make we feel it
but Otukwa
one friend says, "I'm man now. I don't know so free Guinness and
Mr. P.
Grand P.
Grand P, yeah.
Grand P say, you and I know, say, like, a banner, Ebi and Pamagra, most likely wants me actually.
I don't, what's that? Don't join the man by his side, so. Ebia.
Don't let her come one thing.
Don't let her cat. Don't let her cat.
Delay be son and say, let me say, I'm not there. No, see one. Make a once on Saturday. I say, I see what you best saying. Like the way I share, you know, but this Sunday or no,
Grand P, what is a dollar to yo?
Yeah, come on.
I said, no, your friend said Grand P, or don't know yet at that skinnier.
Yeah, but like, lady now, didn't call Ghana, so
the wife, no?
Yes.
And a girlfriend and a wife.
And the girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
I don't know.
Y'all need to check it out for me.
I just watch it on social media.
Baby.
Yeah.
Things of Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
And a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's even like.
I don't know, so it was why Chinya many be a good body
Of
name.
course.
But then,
And maintenance.
sorry.
I always said cow. So what they call for?
I've always wondered how did they?
Yeah.
Never mind.
What do you mean by how did they? What's that? Obia or baby? We see how they
No,
do
for
food.
like
what?
It doesn't
Never
matter.
mind.
Like, you know, like
Baby
this.
Obia or they
children
need
are
to.
watching.
Yeah,
No. But Obia or
body
they.
parts, and it's a baby.
Obia or they need
You
to.
can always compromise with something else. Yeah, God knew what He was doing.
But Obia or they need to. Ebia or now free say Ebia Kokofa.
No. My thing is not even about the size of her or her. Like I think it's cool. She's she bodied. But I'm looking at that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
But what I'm saying
I've
is,
never underestimate a guy by the looks. Okay, never
no, it's not.
underestimate.
It's not even
but
that. You know.
the guy looks like, bruh.
Yeah.
but they all can. And I'm
His
just
one arm, my one arm, bruh. His
And
whole
I'm
body
just say,
is
and
my
I'm
one
just say,
hand.
they all can.
Peace out.
His whole body's my one hand, bro. Don't play. I'm a big girl.
I won't say.
Why yes?
They may kind of say, Obia or they need to. Ebia or no girl, no. The aspirations in life, no free to me for Obisa and men near Bama.
She's getting
What did I tell you? It's Obia or they, or no, it's all free say, that no. Or no, they say, or no, Janadi. What did I tell you? But anyway, Jasmine.
Yeah.
The photo, no. What do you think?
On behalf of as the president of Big Melons Association, I'll say yes. I'll really say yes. And I feel like if we look, hold on.
I mean, really, I will be actually.
I would say that's what is on every guy's mind all the time. I agree. I don't think so. But I feel like when it comes to women, most men prefer Big Melons. Don't play. This is a proven.
I think.
And this is a proven fact.
I think so,
I am the president of that
There
association.
are two kinds of men. There are
Yeah,
people
some
that
like the
prefer-
ass man and some like the.
But it is
melons
you
man.
for
But it looks like the melons are
I drove on
winning.
the dorsal. I drove on the dorsal.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah,
Because
There's
a
a
man,
lot, but the melons one is bigger. I'm telling you,
a man
it's
can be
proven
a say,
statistics.
boys, chia or bukra, nobody did that.
Yo, I can't.
Because
I have.
like usually like in Bano, I'm gonna be on button like to like see and more visible.
No, there was a situation. This is recently.
I don't know about it.
This is recently. I was fully covered, right? This guy's comment was just.
Oh yeah.
Can't we say that out loud? And mind you, I was fully covered.
Yes, a man more now per you.
I'm telling you, this is a proven
starts
fact.
there, cow.
This is a
like
proven.
in my previous job, like Ghana for like I don't know, say like sending you know like a name no some like
Yeah.
It's the unfinancial. Yes, so like the fact said. Yes,
That's what somebody said too. They were like, oh, they want to be suffocated. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, calm down, calm down.
That, you know how all can I say it?
Yeah.
A man be brave or how or mumu. You see, even a man or crown when they are breastfeeding, a man and no more. I said a man will be brave.
Oh, this is proven. So this week,
Share, and he's so boys,
somebody sent this to my friend. It
boys,
said,
the way I will see party.
there is no single food that provides all the nutrients that humans need except breast milk.
Oh no, Moja.
At
That age,
This is
Moja,
a
a
grown
vampire.
ass
Share,
man.
and he's so. I would have a friend here, guru.
Or see, even if he's hungry, as long as he gets the
Safa
breast,
photo to
he's
so back
good.
on our baby. It's a photo no to so they we are quite a feeling. The screen is so. You see the way the cortex, the frontal cortex,
You see small ones, big ones, different sizes. Different sizes.
Any problem we are seeing, but brother. We problem we are seeing you. All that here now, pepper be able.
Interesting
Yeah,
photo.
people are drinking. Imagine.
You're welcome. God bless us.
I'm here, Shirama.
Yes.
I'm here, Shirama. It is a man who here, then no a man who, let me ask you this. A man who may what do they look at?
It depends on the woman. It depends on the woman. Some women look at color. Some women look at height. We'll look for 6-pack. Some look for 0-pack. It depends on the woman. Me personally.
6-pack, they're fucking cow.
Oh, me personally, I don't look.
Natural.
You know what 6-pack looks like to me?
Jobless guy.
No. You remember Ghana? There's this bread that they put. The bread that
Foster.
Oh, it's
every time I see 6-pack, I'm like, damn, bread. If I don't know why, if that's what's in my mind, but what 6-pack I don't want because it's like I need flesh. Come to me, teachers flesh like me. I need flesh. I want to marry. But even the skinny guys, I like skinny guys too.
But 6-pack is there.
And hammy cry. Nah, yeah, hammy.
It's there. A friend say be who will be. I'm not saying you, but there a mama.
Normally, we look at body. We look at how the man walks.
Okay.
You know, we look at, we won't say Idris Elba kind of vibe, you see?
This cacao is cacao.
No, besides the money.
It's cacao, it's cacao.
No, even if Idris Elba didn't have money and he got vibes.
It's cacao.
Baby.
And there's some vibes.
Yeah, we like vibes.
Swag.
We like swag. Like when I want to basa, we'll look at you, oh, he's cute, but imagine a man that's not cute. I've met a guy that he wasn't blessed facially, but like he got vibes. I was like, okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's all about that.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, yes, the money part, not the.
Not even. I said, like, have you seen him recently?
No, I haven't.
Bezos.
Yeah, he's buffed up.
Oh, daddy.
Really?
Bezos.
Yeah, one said was.
Since you about market to view.
Yeah, no crap. I was like,
oh, daddy, hold on, y'all.
Or no, like with a recent girlfriend, be a call with pageant, and then like the girls all over Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Yeah. After that, the guy never man.
And any insecurity pain.
We have
security to say, oh, you don't know what they see.
In Leonardo.
Let's say when you be any.
I don't know. It's just me. I don't see it.
When you be any.
Yes, the salt and pepper. You know.
So,
me, I like the salt and pepper vibe. Like.
When you be any, what's that? Be any who be you gotta.
But you know now what is in style?
What?
Them old sugar daddy with like the Sue vibes with the salt and pepper. Oh God, it gets me every day.
What is
But it is good. It is good that women talk about this thing so we know how to carry
it
ourselves.
gets me every
because
day.
It's like gray and black.
Like you know how the gray and black. Some of them it's all gray. Oh,
yeah. And the
zaddy.
Maybe
when women see it's like zaddy, like literally. Right now the old men.
Maybe the bantiga
cracker. Oh no, you are a few of my friends on what targets me. I'm saying like.
Catch any episode from number 1, but number 220. But so it is
good.
Good.
The bald head began these girls though. The bald head.
Catch up with 7 so. But so many job pa. But so pa.
He says bald head and dreads. You got yours too. You know the dreads. They can
promise in the video. They promise to look at Kabul. I don't shit.
I like his sneakers. That sneakers is vibes for me.
Hey man, you should be in your crowd. Anyway, yeah. Wow, send a photo. You got it. Start to the say.
Who sent the photo to you?
Everybody did.
I suspect the best. I suspect
somebody.
I suspect somebody.
Anyway, let's get in. So muti audio now the buy no. Muti audio no. So
first or the second.
So we're gonna talk about the father now. That's gonna be the father now. So I just want me to say a tearful in a tear same way. You know how when you are raising your child, most of the time, we tell them to focus on education and this is a father raising a baby girl. A single father, imagine raising a baby girl. Or catch and say, life, So I say bema bua. I saw you very educated, have a job, and then found home my mema before they marry you. Mema and naturally mema pema they are not overused, you know. But it's natural.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, mema pe, you know, it's otuni baneful say focus on education, no sex before marriage, focus on education. It's atoni team. No, so or the engineer or go school we or the first degree we and or the master's at once. You say we did 33 years. We did 30 now upon starting and I remember be remember the be but also remember na everybody in a mobile almost say my main charge you man answer or also no free say ni kunu die I say or the full package in the common kunu and to be maybe or baby no fee no maybe ask about pursue charge man. They say papa used to teach you who said ne ba na nyini dodo. They say nba na 33 years. Papa na dwuni mo so ka kire ne ba say Charlie I didn't know any of change one you know. Opa bo mu change one lo mo jade. No mo ware. Ade no so ade atete wo free wo nkra abre mu no. A top girl ni tiri one mo free said that is the right way. Yes. And you see how girls no e fa mo papa mo. Like the words of their fathers means a lot to them. At 23 months, until you say, Papa no so who say on call back, who can tell the back girl. They say, Charlie, do you want to read this? Oh, Jamesa. Oh, who the real be see a canoe. I ain't a drink. Games for 33 years. Oh, to me, any baby be on any bed. This is the question. And they say, Papa no call the baba no ho. No, uncle the program here after 33 years. And I said, Unyano, no fan in Nemwa. Big Mike, let me start from you.
Yeah, and when you have breast.
I want to know.
I mean, like, you know, I think it's a mistake happened here. It was, so, I mean, my mistake was, I think, so, you know, and now I tell them the same thing. You know, so, like, education first. Right, but every time we have friends and Obeka be actual baby and as a training be at the moment like there are outliers. So you know, obey me. I get all the education in the world, get the money and everything. I feel here, Bema. You know, and mistake of money. It be like programming not no program not too hard.
I say so. Anybody, you a single father.
It's yes, but at this point, like going back to undo what you've done, like and built upon for that years, it's almost impossible.
What do you mean it's almost impossible?
So,
unto me kone bana ho nka se obaha.
Miana Mekai they say
there. When you say Miana Mekai, I think I didn't understand the information that I was given. Like when you know, say when you are vulnerable about it, say I didn't understand. I thought that was the right way. I just realized that that's not.
But that is the right way. Like nothing has changed.
Kase.
Yeah, I mean,
if that is the right way, I'll go ahead and talk.
Okay, telling her so going back to undo what you told her in the beginning, right? Going back like that's not me. You said maybe be on any better than everywhere, you know.
There be so on kind of say maybe on no better be
so like, catch up on this on Guma. Say be doing it there, like
Umbiemu na overhauling yaba.
Umbiemu like when you go far upon that 200, that's what I pass. So and see, like maybe I think so. You just continue what you started, like this shoot.
It's into house 33 years. It's who was it here? Who did it say?
It doesn't mean that she wasn't like she's trying to date somebody.
She's trying to, but Obia bar
or what she do now, they want to.
Obia see me change, man.
Yeah, but
how
do you know it's very insane? They say
when you take
hit and run.
Let me tell you.
And to me, they say upon a grandchild and that's our power.
Papa is so percent or bad the bad girl no person worry.
Yeah, but
or power, but to believe we say me kase Obia bar or some mean change, man. On also free say that thing is wrong.
But it is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know to believe it. Remember, never you know so me change, man.
But Papa no friend say Okas actually like when he was raising it, he thinks it's wrong.
Papa not dream with him say wrong.
And see, like how has like wrong. Like,
but society has changed. Society, there was a lot of guys that would sometimes, I would say the last 10 years, society has changed. There was some guys are now on weapon. I think the percentage is very low. Maybe I will be like, me change you man answer. This are no way. Oh, no, see, change you the Biana. You be Biana be whatever. Second, be our the first boyfriend. You be Biana be whatever dia. Or pursue change man. I don't say any problem na aquacobano. It's all free papa no.
Yeah, just leave it as it is. We are saying when you'll be on the bell, when you'll be on the bell.
Hey, anybody super so worry. And they say, oh, the person worry.
Yeah,
that's why they. But
then, based on the rules and the body having in place, then the people that she's coming across, Obia per se, like, or break that rule, you know, like, it's better to have like some guidelines in place. And if they want to break it now, like, what sense does that make? You know, like, because then it's very Obasa and so on Besabia, obey like baby daddy.
Baby daddy,
that's the thing about baby as my man, I try to say, that's what it's going to lead to.
Lead to what?
So, okay.
Now, be our no be better beyond
in the same phone.
And you'll be on
it. Yeah, you see, like, outliers in this case, adults, maybe then they say, like, just go with it. If you find somebody, yeah. If you don't, and see.
And now on your single for the rest of
mistake of this society is making. I say the things say Obiana Bewa, what's up about Biawari? In battle, it's not going to happen.
My uncle Jasmine, where the way Jasmine see.
Listen, on behalf of the president of I'm almost 30 and my father is also on my keys. Listen, the thing is, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But in this case, the woman she wants to be married. It's not like she doesn't want to be married. Yeah. There's a different situation if she doesn't want to be married and the father is forcing her. She wants to be married, but she's not meeting the right guys. Madam, you're almost 30.
Per her standard.
You're almost 30. I promise she's not only the sex
She's
aspect.
over 30.
33. I promise you, I don't think it's only the sex aspect. That's the reason why she can't find a husband. Because if you're a successful woman, I'm telling you, you meet successful men at work.
Of course.
You meet, single men at work. Right. There might be an underlying issue. That's the reason why. Maybe character. Maybe from the woman. Okay. It's not probably on the sex. Maybe the sex then becomes a force. It's like the guy's okay. If I'm not getting a good mouth, let me just bang and come and be gone, right? Yeah. But personally, I'm sorry. Let the church close their ears. She's 33, baby girl. Just busted open for one. You may never know. You might find your future baby daddy, your future husband, baby daddy, yeah. Your future husband. No, I'm not saying that because she busted open, nobody's going to marry her.
No, that's not what I said either.
And I feel like these days, these men, right? Once you come and you tell them the whole, I want to wait till marriage, right? A lot of them have a question mark.
Yeah, it was me kiss you.
No, Lisa, because I talk to a lot of guys, and a lot of my guys. I talk to a lot of guy friends. No, not like I talk to them.
No. I'm saying that like these days when you tell men that I want to.
When you tell men, I want to wait till I'm married, the first thing that comes into her head, she lying. She a hoe and she trying to hide it. I'm sorry. I have a lot of guy friends and I can tell you that. A lot of times, they feel like, most of these women, they run, because she's 33. They feel like, because they've run, she's been run through and now because she's 33, she wants to act like, let me wait till I get married. Because now that's the popular thing that's happening on social media. Though. So for most guys, it's going to be like, you want to play me. You've already been run through and now you want to play me and let's wait till we get married. Yeah. A lot of guys don't believe that girls have virgins these days. A lot of guys don't believe that. Because this is the society we're in. I know somebody who has a boyfriend. This one, I know somebody personally. She has a boyfriend. She's told the guy that let's wait till we get married. But she got 2 side dudes. Yeah. They were doing the job. Do you know why? Because the guy looks like those
Cliffy for.
Yeah, those vibes. So she has him and she's like, yeah, let's wait till get married.
We say change one.
That's wrong because for me, I'd rather be real.
But she has a reason for that?
Her reason she wants the guy because the guy is like looks like a
Yeah. Because the guy is an option in case like those other.
No. The guy. No.
Actually, opeso worry.
No, the guy is a very responsible guy. I know the guy personally. And then the guy is. No, so the guy is more like the holier than thou. Let's wait on Jesus type of guy. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna do that for him because the guy's a good guy. Even me on the side, I'm like, I want your cousin, that type of vibe, right? But it's just 2 dudes on the side because like I'm gonna keep watching.
And you one cry.
Just 2. Just two. Yeah. My cousin is one of them, so I'm just saying just 2. So all I'm saying is these days it's not like the guys want to force.
It's
not like the guys want to
just. If the guy was your brother.
And they're messaging.
Oh, okay.
You want to marry my brother, and I know. Allah. My brother's girlfriend hugged my little brother's girlfriend hugged somebody wrongly at the club. I called her snitch. Please, you marry my brother looking anyhow. No, but all I'm saying is these days a lot of women, our mentality is the reason why guys act the way that they do. You can't put a certain image out there and not expect the guy to have a man is a man. Yeah. Already, sex is already on their mind. It takes a very strong man to say, I'll wait till we get married. At this time of her age, she's 33. Baby, bust it open. You might find your Mr. Right.
Don't think there's a guy who's not married that is so creepy that...
Who say, I don't want it.
I think
some will hold off control.
I kind of have a feeling, so like in this scenario, the guy that is holding off probably also has like 2 other...
No, this guy is one of those.
Obi also to say girl, you see to she while holding on the principle be idea.
Yeah.
It could be the same.
That's how this guy is.
Oba me worry on a person in
So for me, I feel like yes, the girl maybe you might have to loosen up. I won't say go all the way. There are other ways. There are other things you can do. You don't always have to,
sin is sin, lust is lust.
I'm sorry. We all lust every day. I see Michael B.
Last
Jordan.
Day, man, honestly,
I see Michael B. Jordan and I undress Michael B. Jordan every day. We can't do the last thing.
There is that.
Last moment, honestly, Nyanko very vice.
We are all lusted.
Last day. What me who TV so crap?
No. I played the whole baby and everything.
Allow me, boy. Brother, let's go.
Well, the mechanic, I don't know about Ankasano. Or who is like any panel or an idea or panel in the first place.
Oh, no, be any hole.
Oh, no, be any hole.
Okay,
no, me like, say, in Bema Bar,
Bema Bar,
no,
or some change one.
In this case, maybe who say I saw new Mokasa, right? Now, almost like or more from the point where she's coming from, right? Now, Matia say any say. And I won't say, send an ammo can and bear money be or still numbers already, or muke human. But bet me, I'm an artist, yes, say. A human, oh, we trying and your big deal and your problem. But, man, this is the mentality I've been holding on to for the past some time.
Right.
And I would rather like to be with such person for the rest of my life. And say, doubt, baby, whether she's a virgin or not. If only he says, oh, Betty, I say, oh, and a change of say, oh, yeah, they are finding out. Like my sister was saying, so some men may think, so she's lying or whatsoever. She's not even a virgin and all of that. And yeah, like, BBI, bet me in Kratasem. When me down and they are, I was saying, you have to marry. Yeah, because I've already told you my intentions. This
is what I want to do.
Right. And you doubt me. Intino, and I say, you'll be in so. Unimsoni about that, say be moja about not to verify, say she's a virgin.
You see, Obi also, yeah, the hymen not but or a virgin.
Yeah, not all the time.
Okay, but in her criteria, she knows for herself. Say, Abia, I know, like studying that even back in school days, like Ebane said,
I know Fantapem there. Fantapem science.
No, even Ochibike, Crampona.
But we have to hymen,
right? So as a result of that, that's on so Nima. Obey me, I catch and say,
she doesn't know.
Say.
Not to cut you when it
but then,
you don't know actually. You actually don't.
And
know.
if she don't know her, they can do it. And most likely.
But then how do we test for virginity though?
So that's the thing. Whenever I hear people saying we'll test for virginity, it's a funny thing to me. You can't because riding a bike can break your hymen. Right. That you, the woman, you don't know that your hymen is broken. Running, doing a split, stretching, it can break your hymen and you don't even know that your hymen is broken. Yeah, the only time you know is that I've not had sex with any man. Like, that's when you know.
So you're just carrying your truth.
Yeah. I don't have. I've not had sick, but you don't always.
But
sick.
that day in
It's a
particular
fact
with the
that
bike
does not
stuff.
exist between-
With the I've done my research. No, because when T.I. actually brought that research out,
Producer, please
you can
check it out
actually
for me.
have sex
How-
with the person and there will be no blood till maybe days later.
I know that I know. I know that I know
probably
that.
maybe not even on that day. It will be days later. So you can't determine based on that moment. You can't.
So then it's men have to take women.
I'm
by
telling
their
you,
word.
you can't because you can actually have sex with
And I
women.
said, a lie detective test.
She's a virgin, and you can have sex with her, and the blood will not even come to like 3 days later. I'm telling you,
Virginity test.
I'm a woman.
So that being said, and most likely if it turns out she would, if it turns out say blood and baba, that will be one proof
Yeah,
And
to
the
prove.
original
Yeah.
chick.
of said thing.
Obi kura beti mi de ibi didi at the end they say a sudi. Or the-
So, look,
Yeah, you can.
I mean, yeah,
because
yeah,
when
sometimes.
T.I. came out and did that thing with his daughter, I really took my time and did that research because it was a debate I was having with I
Like
think
with the bike
around the time the gang community they were looking for girls and they were not virgins because their hymen was broke. So I did my research.
So they actually say there's no single
There's no way.
examination that can
no way.
evaluate. So will be it. Hey, just
that-
trust
that-
all
It's
women.
just how it
And now
generally-
understand the Me Too movement. Just believe women.
yeah, there's no way you can find that.
Just believe them because they are women.
Yeah.
believe.
There's no way you can find out if the
evidence,
person's a virgin or not. Because sometimes blood will not even
Trust
show
no
up. I
man,
promise
believe
you.
Until let's say 33 yeah, we did 33 you could be
Your
the one.
hymen could be
Find out.
broken.
There's no way to find unless they be
Go do a lie detector test.
And
Know
no-
why.
And no cry, no, I'm not for to be played.
But what is the need? What is the need? Why do you want to know
Hey,
if she's
hey.
a virgin so bad?
That be oh, yes, I want to know now. So,
important. It's
never
important.
part they are to the trip.
But for me, I feel like
But it's
African
important,
parents,
though.
right? I love the fact that you guys put in our head that, focus on your education. Because I had this argument with my father recently. I remember when I was 20, 25. Oh, you need to focus on your books, focus on your... Now everybody's like, so where's your husband? I was like, I thought I wasn't supposed to date.
It's in the book.
His what book? My biology book. You know, I feel like sometimes I understand, but they have to be realistic. That as much as you're focusing on your books, don't neglect that aspect
Because it's very
because
important.
it's very needed. If I know what I know now, I would have married at 21. Do you get what I'm saying? Be allowed to push. Focus on book. Focus on this. But sometimes, maybe with that marriage, it can actually open other doors for the person.
Possibly.
And I think within your cultural beliefs and stuff and like once I out here about me you say you're very interested in Obana, I mean
Bema.
right or meet you anyway say and I say even most part of
Of
it,
course, of
70 or
course.
60%. Like with me busa, but yeah, maybe if you know
The Ufri. Oh, yeah, Americano.
yeah, I still rep Ghana. You know, about this, I also so a hard dream. I also hard dream because say once a community in a band say Oba was setting standard beer or level beer. A band says some men it's me ya then so bet me ya day. Aquaco Busano. Make us it's not pepper, but then so be Busano anything. So what you say? Into I think they say yet me overlook the ideas or background put me Busabema. So penna and also so acceptable.
It's not a
And also
cultural norm for us.
Culture
Oh,
need
no.
updates.
It's not a you really think it needs an update?
I mean, from what he's saying.
What are you saying?
Honestly, I think say Bema no kwasi about penyo about the rest.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean there are like those exceptions. Say be about to kwasi be pena. I feel most not going to feel but I don't think it's the norm and then it's
Outlier.
yeah.
For me, I won't say cosinipe, but like I'm gonna give you a signal, like for you to know that.
And they say no na
I
man
like
you.
you.
I don't
Yeah. You're gonna get a signal.
We don't ever catch that signal.
Yes, there's some guys
We
that
will
can't
never
catch it.
catch it. Never
There
catch
was
it.
one time, right?
About
My
that.
sister had to walk up to the guy. My sister likes you. Cynthia was like, my sister likes you.
How many
green light
times?
to
The whole time she
who green light to the ground?
Whoa.
and I was giving
Say
signal. I was like,
remember no, yes, so you have Jenny back up in the air, you
like, bro.
Say about for don't know. It's only the one side of the brain that works at a time.
Wow, we have
Yeah.
food. Wow.
A man the enemy you know at a time. It's yeah. All cars in beach by giving you a signal. Now I'm thinking about music. The focus.
Oh, that's why she was waving. I'm like, yeah.
But you know what it is? Women think we should understand their language.
We can't.
Because we are not women.
Bruh, you
not
walk
gonna
into a restaurant, woman you don't know. It's
in
Hi,
this
Mr.
day and
Hi,
age,
Libby.
like in this Me Too movement
Walk
time.
up and say hello. I'm not saying walk up and
Let me
rope
say,
me.
let me say hi, no.
Walk
Maybe
up
so,
and
Miss
hi.
Hi, Libby.
No,
Yeah.
he was
Hi,
sitting
I'm
there the
like
whole
this.
time confused, like, bruh.
And say boy.
Yeah.
You say hi, say hi.
Like people are getting, like
Shit.
Like
Ube did you? Ube did you? Must have betia. Ube did you? Must have betia. No, I
That's
said
how they do now. Which is the Ukra agenda.
Dem you want to look agenda.
Be not just a one who green light. No
Dem
one
it you.
boycott it.
Let me tea. Olulukuta agenda. Ohun mi na ohun fanboy na ejuma na dilo.
I don't know.
Ole me be hi. Na ko betia table no ma order ma no. Odidi wi ano asore ko.
I'm going now. I got my own.
Me ma adwene na me ka no.
He
Me ma adwene na me
ended
me
up
ka
buying
cho.
us drinks though. He
He
bought us
buy it,
drinks.
but then
Yeah, after when he found out when CJ
Shit.
said he bought
What's
us
up?
drinks.
Between you and ma dey ko fi o.
Swagodi.
Between you and ma dey ko fi. Me say
Swagodi.
asar el batma. I go for it. But I thought they were together.
Yeah.
Motivated. They were telling a guy, catch a girl, so or share receipt no, or her receipt no. Or her receipt no. So I bill no car or no, they check girl no.
And then met in the car.
And the man like yeah.
They just keep looking at the bill because tonight.
We go chop life.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's really hard.
Yep.
And it's like, and remember, like, Opa, you say, like, not drinking,
Yeah.
So,
Me, I woke up. Me, if I like a guy, I'm gonna tell you. One thing about me, I'm very bold. If I like a guy, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not proposing to you. I'm gonna tell you, you gonna know, like, oh, I like you. I'm feeling the vibe. Like, what's up? But I'm expecting.
like, who say like no cry let's say.
I like you. I like you. What do you expect? I like you.
There be own say yeah and like There's difference between like
means
and
so many things.
Oh, I like you.
say what does that mean?
I want to, I find you very attractive, and I
I
want to. Get
find you attractive, Hey, different from like
Like,
me. You never hear me open my mouth and say I find you attractive.
Okay.
Boy, I'm feeling you. I like you. I'll get
Still,
to. I like
okay.
to know you.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm very confident.
Okay, to say me say,
That's
okay,
it.
me say, I like you. Me to me, if I say you like me as a person, me say, oh, I like you.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going
Me
to tell
also,
you.
oh, I like you.
I love to.
Every
get
cry,
to
me
know
to
you.
me cry, add your number cry. But me imagine like it.
Oh no. Me, I'm gonna tell you.
What I
I'm
say?
single. Are you single?
Hey,
You gonna know, like, oh, I'm single. Are you
Okay.
single? Yes, I'm single. Oh, let's get to know each other. We can go grab food.
okay. That's what it is.
Oh, me, if I normally I don't have a
It's
problem.
very important though, she.
Personally,
Because be a time I catch the boy in the crowd. Only capre.
one thing my father
What
told
I
me,
say?
and I can bless God for teaching me, is I always offer. On the first day, I always offer, like, oh, I can pay half. It doesn't. I'm not saying I'm paying my portion. I'll pay half the bill. And me, I never go on a date if I don't have money. I'm always, if you see me go on a date, I got bread. So I'm gonna offer. I'll be like, oh, I can pay half. Most of the time, most guys will be like, oh no, don't worry, I got you. If you say
most of us are broke.
Oh, if you say you ain't got it, I don't have a problem
But
with it.
do you think a man is gonna
Me
tell
personally-
you, I don't get it?
You can't say that.
You would think it's said.
Nah, they be like, I don't have my wallet.
But we can't say-
I don't have
no,
my
it's not
wallet.
even just
I
that.
don't have my
Yes,
wallet.
I didn't
I don't have my wallet before.
It's
I
not
was
just
like,
that.
I paid and I
We will
left.
just let you know, say, as a baby, be said the ain't interested. But I cash in the walk.
Yeah.
Cash in the walk. Because I cannot come to you and tell you,
Let's
say,
take a walk.
me need, yeah.
No. The thing is, the woman coming up to you, you have
Walk
to
already
know the
there,
person.
started
Me, I'll be like,
36
let's
walk.
take a walk.
Let's take a walk
I'm
for
20s,
36
and
walk.
me personally, on the first
Shit.
date,
Why
I
could
don't
she have
mind going on
22?
a walk.
Why could she have 22-year-old girl? I'll say, let's take a walk. Cheesecake Factory, go so much. What will get the video? Also, walk when they didn't call restaurant.
So what are you trying to say? I'm 28 and I take a walk.
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
Was it Cheesecake Factory uncle?
Also, walk go.
I'm more problem.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Cheesecake
Now
Factory.
I hear out of the beko.
me.
I hear out of
Now
the
we
beko.
Columbus and booming in na me do akọ. Maybe I say ma to ni go go bi.
We go say about go didi.
I don't know how to go go bi. Grab under the me ase.
McDonald's.
Ewo.
I feel like it's just preference, and I feel like some men are also intimidated by women. Like me personally, I've had a guy tell me like, "I really like you, but you're very goal driven, and I'm not there yet." That's what he told me.
That's
Yeah.
not,
That's not intimidation.
That's intimidation. He said, "I'm very intimidated by you." He made it clear to me. He was like, "I'm very."
He doesn't
intimidated.
understand what that means.
Like some guys
Because-
are intimidated
because-
when they meet a woman that, let's say, they're up here and they're not there, they are intimidated
because
by that woman.
because a woman will one day, as time goes on, and time is a revealer. Will make it known. She's not gonna say.
Oh yeah, some
you know.
women will.
Yeah, she'll make it known that okay, this is my class. This is the kind of people that I work with.
Right.
And like you are like down here.
Yeah.
You know, men know that. Like men, like eventually it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Even if she's like you know she's like she's an angel, fell from heaven. She wanted to show you.
So no, that's what I'm saying this because maybe in this girl's situation, maybe the guys really like her.
He likes
But
her, but then he
because
knows
of
like
her career and all that, let's just hit and go.
And yeah, intimidation, and that's what a lot of women do not understand. So you see, the DNA and the wiring of the woman is different from the man.
Of course.
Okay. The man esheko form, the woman esheko soro.
Of course.
Enti oba kosora opese ni kunu emiti no ebe che no kora.
I'll say not all women.
Oh, most women.
Not all.
Most
women, but not all.
Like there's
If it's most
if it's most like it's
yeah.
like
Really?
90%
Yo,
of women.
a man,
I've
Mama
fallen to
Castle,
5%.
and I'm gonna give you a typical example. And when
Okay.
women say the men are being intimidated by them, a man most of the time, no, when they start making money, they want their men to be up there to match the guys or any of those level. No, Obama also
You want you to
ABR.
match a work husband. Everyone has a work husband.
Oh,
I got
it's
one. I worked on myself.
opposite match it up, and a lot of men cannot.
Oh wow.
If I say Bia, may no. Let's say if I say Bia Kuta Masters, if you're Google, you are working with a big project. What I say? Okay, small press will have some what did I say? That cultural environment, it exposes you to a lot of guys, right? What it does, they say, oh shit, the pressure over there. That's how you want me to be. I'm just a guy that's doing my press. I'm not gonna put suit and tie on going to the press. I'm gonna work.
Yeah, of course.
Like what's the chance? But you are with the guys that sitting in the swivel chair, you know, have their suits and jackets, have hangers over there that they
in the
can even
closet.
change jackets and stuff like that. That's not me. And yeah, man, it's what happened. They say, "Omubefia, no the attitude of Befi. Why are you always in this sneakers?"
Yeah.
That I didn't talk. Oh, why are you always doing this? Why are you always
women
using?
need to
Why?
do better.
Why can't you do this? What? It will say bedroom because no person will change your closet.
Yeah.
No person to turn tidy be more. Say you need to start dressing like this.
Yeah.
You need to start, and it pisses men off.
Yeah.
Oh, but men naturally, a bit like Bema why the doctor a bit like a village girl I want to brother don't follow the wire.
Of course.
And remember your hair form. It didn't say be a man yeah. It will say me hey. Say my wife. Michelle Obama, and I said my wife is president. Office Kabebe. Me Harris. Office Kabebe.
Oh yeah.
Kamepe be be happy success. But the point is, this success netino, and most men don't want to deal with. Until they just go and do what they can deal with, because our life itself, is so stressful to add that part.
But then,
to
so
it.
then that is also telling us not to be successful.
That's
No,
not
that's
what
not.
it is.
No, I get.
That's
hear
not what
you.
it is.
But if I'm going to be
There's-
successful, right? Because one of the things I've also noticed the higher you go as a woman, the less men you.
Well, that's not a man's fault. So in that case, your job to find a man at the level that you want to.
But let's just say maybe I'm always going to make more than the man.
That's,
But then I still.
and man never has a problem with you making more. It's the way that, like I said, time is a revealer. Women, like, become an element of their environment. Like he was saying, you go to Google, it's a corporate environment. There's a gym whilst you're working. You take a break. You shoot dots and all of that. And your husband is just like a guy that probably maybe it's an
With my
LPN
tank
or-
top, moving papers every
I
day.
hear
and
you.
stuff like that.
But I'm saying.
But
what-
you and your man is okay with what he's doing. He's making okay money. He still pays the
And
bills
sometimes
right
it's not even okay money. Sometimes even making good money.
away. Good money.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you want to change this man so that he can
Be top.
He can be look up.
Me top
and
too.
he doesn't want that.
But every
But
woman
then-
wants to go out and feel like this is my man.
I'm coming. I'm coming. But then you should change that with the man don't being comfortable in his position and not trying to change.
Okay.
So that's the thing. It's not like men don't care about you making the most money or being
Okay,
top.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I hear you, but at the same time, the same way when men go out, right, and you see women put together, and let's say your wife is not put together. Sometimes when you come home, you're like, I didn't tell you share wig where you guys do that. Let's not say you guys
Those are
don't.
two different samples.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Work.
You guys go
Work,
to
like
work.
network,
Perfect.
and then
No,
like,
I'm saying from this perspective, you go to work. Maybe the guy also goes to work. He works in Google. He sees the women that come in. They are fully, dressed up, nails done, this done, lashes done, da da da. He's attracted to that. He comes home, it's the same thing. He will tell the woman to change up. So what is wrong with a woman telling a man?
He doesn't-
Because me personally, if I'm with a man, when we are going out, I want to know.
There's difference between when you are going out.
like you are talking about two different samples.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
That's
you
what
are
you're
talking
doing.
about a woman's upkeep, like the way she keeps herself at home, versus the way the ladies at work keep themselves. And then we are talking about job or
Men,
profession.
there are men I know that wear suits and they make nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
But this woman forcing this man, right? Okolande na on. There's a lot of guys that do cleaning. They're all in suits
yeah,
because the girls prefer guys in suits.
Also not suit so.
yeah.
What's the
I
chance?
still feel like you
Me
guys.
They say
home.
eat in the crowd here.
And put it in.
I get it.
Me coming home telling my wife to put on makeup, wear nails, or whatever. It's not the same as my wife trying to tell me to like change my or like meet up with the guys at Google.
I don't think it's all women. I think it's just you guys have that in your head.
No, it's not. It's not
It's like
her.
men
happens.
trying to think for women.
It
I'm
happens.
sorry. I'm a woman speaking for women.
It
I
happens.
personally feel like, yes, there are women that when they reach a certain level, that disrespect start,
I'll
right?
give you an example.
The way they speak to
Why
them.
do you think our forefathers they didn't want women to get educated? What do you
Okay.
think? What do
My
you think their
grandmother-
reason was?
I can use that. My grandmother was
No.
uneducated.
I'm saying
she
say-
got married when she had nothing, but later she was richer than my
Baba
grandfather.
because so o grandfather now no ye educated no ware o grandmother no. Say o grandmother kon ware o grandfather.
That's how it is.
Not all women.
I'm telling you.
Not women. How
There's
y'all
always
speaking
there's
for us?
a
No, I'm coming.
but we go
I'm
by
a woman.
I'm coming.
It's not
true.
I'm
I
coming.
would not marry a man because of. Oh wait.
Would you marry an orange
Are you
seller
asking me this?
in Ghana?
In Ghana, I'm in America. I would
No,
not
okay.
do that.
Would you marry a
I
homeless
don't.
man?
I don't do long distance relationships.
Would you marry a homeless man?
Why?
Exactly. But
a
then
man will marry a homeless
woman.
girl.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
I'm coming.
Hold on, wait.
No, what, like
No,
one second.
no.
One
That,
second.
no.
But hold on,
Wrong
hold on,
is
Olivier.
that homeless
Olivier.
man or be me pay.
And I'm making
That's balls, bro.
Exactly. You see, I'm coming. Like what you were saying, right?
That's balls.
What you were saying, right?
Use something else. Don't use homeless.
coming,
Use
okay.
downgrade the job. Use something else.
Okay, I think I'll even do better. I know a lady that was like 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She was a nurse. I mean, she is a nurse. And then there was a man that worked at a hospital that was a housekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
When the man offered to marry her, she was okay with it because she was up there in age. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
She was up there in age,
Age count.
and then she wanted to get married. She knew the man was a housekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
She knew that her 2 days income is more than the man.
1 month.
Mm-hmm.
and she was okay with it. They got married. They had a son, and then 3 years later in the marriage, she wanted to sign the man up for nursing school.
What is wrong with me trying to help my man upgrade?
Everything.
That's not a problem. The problem is she didn't consult him or whatever. It's like, oh, there's this school. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Like she didn't want to, like go to nursing school.
I've met some guys.
My
right?
own cousin, right? Or a doorman in New York, Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Someone in Waldorf Astoria coming to America, and there,
that movie.
or making not less than 300,000 a year, just being a doorman.
Yeah.
Also,
Is he single?
if we to be Abu Dhabi for you near if we to be by be a sick Christmas no more chambliss will be so 4,000 5,000 no what that's how much money that he makes.
Okay.
And the wife ewe ni BS na opese ni kunu no jai say adwuma no
Is he single
na
now?
obeye nurse.
You don't get it. Like what were you
And
saying?
a status
I
thing for
get
these
it.
women.
Yes, some women is status thing, and then there is no. I get where you're coming from. Okay,
We don't mind.
but I also want to come on this perspective. I have a friend, my close friend, right? Her husband, right? It's like he's scared when like he needs to upgrade. The woman knows, okay, my husband is good with this, my husband is good with that. But when it comes to him actually taking the step to do it, he's scared. So what she does is she will go and bring. Let's say recently he did cybersecurity. The woman signed up for that class for him and then told him go do it, and then he did it. For him to do it himself, he's scared. This is a person I know personally.
That's different. That is different. Not like seriously.
Also
like
for
that.
Benji, also for comment there, but now
That's the
also for
Benji.
comment, but now me say I hear heavy crowd
And
Kobe.
it's,
What the guys are trying to say is a
T-
woman wants somebody equal or more.
So, Mami read the comment way. Also for a very important. Or say I don't think men need to do better. Or say I think men need to do better by researching places that they can take their woman to for a date.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't have to always be over food.
Expensive. Thank you.
Obisabesho, thank you. Women are able to think through things more than men.
Yes.
Do you know that some? So for now, do you know that some of our mates from secondary school and university didn't want to talk to us back then, but now they know what we have become, and
Yeah.
some of us now they want to be around us and wish they can have a chance with us. It's too late. Women in most cases want security. A lot of men don't care. Yeah, this is factual.
That's
It
true.
is. It
Yeah.
is.
And untina Emma, because the burden of security is on the man, not on the woman.
No, the woman.
Of course.
never
I
been.
can't
It's
put
on
a man who
yes,
can protect
it's
me.
on the men. And no, Bema decided say okay, a juma when the Bema security. Before Bema no be make it that move no. Wadwene ho ansa na wo come. Enti wo mfa akono bi a wako hu no wadwuma mu machange.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna
Say
work.
baby a wo pese wo yadwuma ko betimi afansen so won't me fansen. You don't know.
You don't know.
We need a skill set
No,
for
no.
an answer.
Yeah.
Plus, for instance, scenario now mine. And it said a man like working his own personal, like printing press or whatever. And then a woman that works at a hospital or a nurse or like corporate, she can get fired. You own the company.
Yeah.
She can lose a license as a nurse. You still own the company. You're still gonna keep running. You know, it's like
And talk,
men don't have a problem with women doing well. In fact, men want to push his wife to do well. The problem is once they start doing well or whatever. Not all of them. Once again, some of
Yeah,
them.
not all of them.
Most of them.
Most
not
of
all
them.
of us.
The attitude comes
Most of them
with it.
forget that it was a man. Like some people have driven Uber.
Yeah,
and
just for
send
their women
wa-
to
their
go to
wives
nursing school.
to
Yeah.
nursing school.
Yeah.
Now when they
When
become nurses, they're like, oh,
This guy's beneath me.
Or your Uber driver.
exactly.
That's a problem.
but
I feel like we women need to do better.
But I
on
think
this.
that is the nature of women, though.
That is the nature of
yeah,
women.
but I mean, I kind of see it from the perspective say, when it gets to such criteria, and commitment level, no, that's what it.
A man
With the
come
man or
Oba
the-
No, with the women.
Oba the
level.
commitment to the security.
That's it.
The way to man the security
Say,
though.
through that,
And then commitment.
like the commitment level.
Bema
that's
to
what
commitment
ɛyɛ
for
dɛn.
the woman
Ɛ-
aduane.
ɛ- ɛte- ɛso te.
Remember commitment head or money aduane.
That's it.
Whoever feeds a man. So,
Aduane,
Bible
ɛyɛ
never-
aduane bɔ.
Bible never.
yeah.
Yeah, this week.
It's
guys,
more-
Sɛ
I'm
ni na
opening
aka.
Jasmine restaurant.
Sɛ ni na aka efiade yɛ no. Sɛ who take care of home. Or bɛrima bɛ firi adwuma bɛ na nka nyɛ nso o. And man yɛ aduane o. Me expect sɛ ɔbɛkɔ McDonald's
Your fridge
akɔ.
anymore.
I said
Yeah,
what
I think
provided.
it-
So
it
so
plays a role.
so yeah there, yo our thinking is different.
different,
We are
yeah.
just different. A man who should stop thinking say all of a sudden we have to get to this level because we are fair. And yet the air fed the brow.
One more. Someone said, "Asuma Pastor Benji Karen is very true." And I mean, I think so. Like the church is also playing, and
Yeah.
the church is also playing like a role in this thing, right?
And if Fegu Benji so mami.
So sorry, they preach about like the responsibility of a man a lot. Like so, Bema never say yes. Bema never say yes. You know, oh yeah, like it's like at least for the most places that I've been to, like when they doing marriage, like all the responsibilities, like oh yeah, Obama idea, what Bema and also like they want men to always like initiate. Since I'm not pastor, I can say Bema when I also open like a nice place for the woman, like I mean that she would like and like you know, so forth and so on. But I feel like
Nini na security the be out.
yeah, but Sana ya friend someone can say like say for instance they see I say I want to job oh baby the first corporate people everybody looks at is a man. Is a man.
Cheated.
Yes. Like nobody like looks at a woman and be like, oh, it's your fault. And that's what we said. In that fairness, I feel like so said.
But women naturally don't cheat.
But that's not like a reason not to like wait.
I think it has its dependencies.
Nah, but women naturally don't cheat. Men are natural cheaters. Like, yo, men are crazy. It's easy for, I'm telling you, most men. Most men.
That's nasty.
That's nasty. I'm telling you. Obi to be one banana da.
Yeah.
The what to say, oh, baby, in a bar, adada.
No.
Disgusting.
Me see what we want the bad one, the bad. A member crazy, oh.
About percentage wise.
The member, until I be just say,
Pressure.
a member, you crazy. A man, etina, BBC, say society now, oh, actually, when you're in a society,
of course.
and the things that are natural has always been there. And until that, it's not a member and a family, to stop so unnecessary, you in then because or body or no say you kunu ye ni or respect no the yes or your man or your manner. It's hard. Society even frown on that.
Yeah.
So by member crowd, society don't frown on it.
Yeah, son of it.
Oh, never
It
tell.
will be like a man will be a man.
Yeah, your own mother will tell you that. Shit.
Is that wrong?
Okwa
I'm meant
obebusa.
to be a man.
Okwa obebusa will say be I say me kuna ko chiti no me buofu ma fam bag okwa beka to ba. Oto enu animal odi o say am odo. Say car no one toy. O say ane otua da ne ka e ma wotinem. O say ane o say tu be he there ha. O say ya wachi to fo jibi fi o sa ko kuro.
Yeah.
Sara wa be ka chiro. Uli bi over pa e be am da so te.
Seriously.
Salo be ka chiro. Ba ma me nko le papa ho. Enko ache papa say me yira fo be chi okay jado. Otubi ware obasa. Even your own me yire kra ma be ka say.
Yeah,
We're
once
gonna
she
be-
cheats,
Because
she's out.
it's different. We
Once
are
a woman cheats, she's
It's
out.
because they know say you cannot trust her again.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah. We
Yeah,
can't
like-
trust the woman again.
Yeah, like the men
Yeah.
always have it. Like we either cry peer can't buy fear cry.
The woman no cry.
But
no.
you guys
Oh,
think we don't have that?
There be the woman no cry. To me no.
You guys have found like a mechanism
moment-
to deal with it. At least like we think that you guys have found it.
It's not fair to us.
I'm not saying it's fair. I can
We
never
deal
say.
with
Say.
it.
I wouldn't say it in that aspect.
No,
It's not
like
fair. We
I'm saying
deal with
say-
it. When y'all cheat,
I see my okay and say like a man would cheat and then like about my back so go back to him. But then when his wife cheats, the man's dad would say, "Oh, Jano," and I said, "Be like I said, the Jano." In America, I said, "When I say like that is true," but somehow, I feel like women have found a better mechanism to deal with that than men because it's really really hard. Like, Opia when they cannot like now or jail. No, in that
Now Obama o yire kra chiti obetime lusu wajuma wajuma kra. She.
Oh yeah.
Miss Oba.
it's not the same.
It would share. Everybody will sympathize with you.
Yeah.
Say Bema o yire chiti a it's your fault.
Opia Besro.
Share.
You cannot even
It's
say
your
a word
fault
for it.
that your woman
yeah, I'm
cheated.
sorry. It's your fault that we cheat.
Yeah.
If I ever cheat on my
How?
husband, the thing is, one thing about women, right?
Who can say
No,
it's
the
your?
thing about women, right? Before a woman makes a decision to step out, they've complained about something for a long time.
It's not always true.
I'm speaking as a woman.
mostly.
You guys are not. You guys try to
Now-
speak for
now-
women.
now,
the thing is, you guys try to speak for women, but you guys are not women.
But what about the stats though?
With the what?
The stats about the behaviors of women. And also you need to be kawasa.
Wait.
We have to be women to be
for
able to
a
speak
woman
about.
to cheat.
It's a man's fault.
It's not the man's fault. It might be it might be. Listen, one thing about women, as long as you treat them right, you give them the attention they desire. There are some men they feel like, oh, my only job is I pay the bills, I pay rent, so that's it. Sometimes the woman has a woman stepping out. She has complained for a long time.
What could be some of the complaints?
Me as a woman, I'm not the type that will say I'll step out. But for something like that, maybe I've been asking, oh, babe, let's spend time together. Let's spend time together. Let's spend time together. I will repeat it.
Because of time, you can cheat
Because some men will be like, some men will make time for their boys before they even make time for their partners.
You know how.
So one thing about women, right? If you are not making time, and let's say birthday, I go to work, birthday is always like, oh, you look beautiful. Women like, my man tells me I look beautiful, I'll take that over another man telling me I look beautiful. But imagine your husband is always busy with his guy friends. And then Burdick is always
Busy with work and as a guy friends.
no. There are some
Oh,
guys.
what are you talking about?
Kumasi,
Time them we're saying are we busy with your guy friends.
Kumasi, you guys don't have that.
So,
No way, you guys don't have the. I know friends. I know men that will go to work, come home, they'll be like they're tired, but let their boy call them and be like, "Charlie, you're
Champions
game."
League.
They will
Champions
leave
League,
right
yeah.
now. And the woman is probably like, babe, I'm tired. Can you help me maybe clean up? Can you help me do something? They will leave and go hang with somebody
The
else.
Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday night there. Family, Let I'm just being honest.
But Tuesday,
and to
Wednesday,
say
night, you
the-
can make time for your friend.
See,
What about you?
and then your
Right?
friend, though, you think say
You're
that
making it
time
for
is
Champions
making
League.
because of
You're not getting it, though.
I get what you're trying to say. Also, Obia wa dia na neji ho.
We hear you.
And you can't blame them.
Obia wa dia na neji ho.
You know when it comes to men and what you guys are happy, you guys don't want to hear us.
We've listened to
My
you.
thing is-
Tuesday, Wednesday,
My
Thursday.
thing
Okay,
is,
you
the
do
reason
that, right?
that
You do
Tuesday,
that.
Wednesdays.
Let's just say Tuesday, Wednesday, you hang with your boy. Your wife.
It's not about the boys, so it's
Wait,
about what I
you
want the
hang with
game.
People.
Yeah.
Your wife is probably drained at home. All she wants is your company, and you're not even there for her.
So what does that solve? Like stepping out to cheat? Like,
Stepping out, maybe that person is filling a
then
gap.
then why don't you just marry that person? Like get out of marriage.
That
marry that
she's, you're not getting it.
No, he gets it.
I
No,
get
you're
it.
He
not.
understands that if somebody's doing you better than the one that you are with, then why don't you go with that person?
No, there was a
What do you
news
say?
that the
Because
wife
there's a
was
need
dead.
this guy is providing for you.
There was a news that the wife was dead in the house.
Exceptions.
Because she, besides the exception, Mike, I have friends. I have guy
Speak
friends.
to us. Speak to
There
us.
was a guy friend of mine. I told him, Charlie, sorry for you and a coffee. A guy friend of mine. I told him, Charlie, get up. Go home. She's a woman. My close guy friend.
I understand.
Instead of hanging with his wife, he'd rather come hang with me.
But have you also thought about why ultimately you ain't hanging around?
So have a conversation with your wife.
Do you
You
think
see-
that he
you-
has
you-
Have a
you see-
conversation
you see-
with
he
your
hasn't?
wife.
My thing, baby. What's say Vanessa? You were saying
I'm
you say,
speaking
oh,
on a woman. For a woman to cheat, it's something she has
It's a man's
complained
fault.
about. I'm not saying it's
no,
a man's
I'm
fault.
saying I'm saying
It's
it's a man's
something
fault.
she has. I'm speaking on like if I cheat, it's something I have probably complained about for probably a year.
So why don't you
2
just
years.
leave instead of cheating though? Like that's my thing. Because
If you can't deal with it,
because they want to have their cake and eat it. 1, 2. The problem is, we'll say Vanessa saying, it's a man's fault because like the man don't spend time with you. Whatever.
somebody's filling that gap.
But, yes, if somebody is filling that gap, the person is so good at filling that gap. And you don't have to be a why because you don't have to live with the person. Like if
And you don't have to carry any
yes,
responsibility.
if marriage was like that, I think men would be the best creatures on earth.
Okay, I hear you,
Yes.
but y'all maybe understand it from the perspective I'm coming because I feel like you guys are hearing me to answer, but not hearing me to understand. For a woman who is married. To get
I'm
her,
married,
even
by
for
the
a
way.
woman, even for a woman in a relationship that she loves her partner, for her to step out, it takes a lot. Except these women out here that don't
about to
care.
say that.
Let me have. That's different.
Yeah.
I can speak for me. If I'm in a relationship, right, it's sometimes maybe what the person is doing, I hate it. But for the sake that I love the person and I've made a commitment that I want to be with this person, I'm going to stay even through all of it.
Because you
But
respect your commitment.
Because I respect it and I'm
Exactly.
expecting that maybe I will keep saying it and maybe one day he will change.
And then if that change
But
don't
then,
happen,
but then women are vulnerable. Women, it's easy for women are very. It's the truth.
And
Big
that
Mike,
makes it a man's problem.
I'm not saying it's a man's problem. That's not what I am saying.
I'm trying to understand you. It's just like I feel like there's an excuse at the end of it. Like that's
man.
like women being no. Go ahead.
There's no excuse at the end of it. When you guys cheat, they say, "Oh, a man can love his wife and still cheat."
That's what they say. But
There's a difference.
when every responsible man try to hide it so that like they don't find out. When you find out, a good man will be like, "Yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's not gonna happen again." And most people it might not happen again. Most men.
When a woman gets up and cheats, it's because she's been complaining about something, and probably a moment of weakness, somebody can slide through.
Can that be said about men too?
Oh yeah, I've never said that. You
No,
can't
I'm
say
just
that about
asking.
men.
Can that
know,
be said about men too?
Yes,
I feel
can.
like, say, as a
Sometimes
person, if
moment
you,
of weakness, they can find somebody.
I feel like as a person, I don't believe in this moment of weakness and
That's
all
what
that.
I was gonna say.
So far as I hear rape you, there's difference between you being raped.
Yes.
Yeah, rape you. What could that how raw draws?
How did
That
that
woman-
person's
oh,
life
because-
go- like how did Brady how will Brady think that
Yeah.
have a chance with
Yeah.
Jasmine if
Yeah.
she's married?
If she's married. Wow.
It means that you've been leading
One
wrong.
man.
That's what I'm saying. I said that in the beginning. If you guys heard me, maybe you. I said that in the
So-
beginning,
so-
saying that yes. As much as maybe I'm complaining at home, I'm not getting. Maybe I come to work. Brady and I are cool at work. We start talking.
Can
right?
we
I
equate
start-
that to cheating?
Yes.
Just
Oh
like-
no.
Oh, it is a cheat.
Cheating
Yeah,
is,
but
yeah.
yeah, it's
we
cheating.
start talking, right? Maybe initially it was just like a flirtatious fun. I just.
But why
need
will you
a-
even flirt with somebody whilst you know you are married?
But then I'm
You s-
dying at home and my husband doesn't see me.
Then leave. If you think this man cannot take care of you,
Wow.
leave.
That's what I'm
Share-
saying.
Maybe she doesn't want to divorce.
So
Yes,
you
it's not
you
that
don't want a
easy.
divorce, but you can
The thing
go
is,
and do
when
the
it comes
thing,
to
the
women,
act.
You men want to make excuses.
No,
but when
what's
it
the
comes to
excuse?
your cheating, I'm sorry,
problem
baby.
is-
But-
It won't happen
The
again.
problem
That's
is-
the
The
problem.
problem is deep down, the woman knows that Braddock is not gonna marry her.
Onim, and onim say we Mr. Otia.
Yes.
It be the hard man we to ya.
Yes, because
That's all it is.
No, it's not.
that's
I'm
it.
a
See,
woman
see.
speaking on a woman.
At this
It's
point,
not.
at this
I
point,
promise you.
this is what I believe.
It's not.
Like,
What do
okay,
you believe?
I believe
Yeah, yeah,
Ebani Sana and Bano almost satisfaction from all the angles that they can possibly get. Say like me playing that role of which that is what she want, and her man being the one that she want to be with, but then he's not probably playing his role like he's supposed to. So that being said, I think it is more of like she trying to get what she want at that point.
Let me tell you this, and this is what a lot of our women do not understand. The thing called marriage, you know, it is more of needs than wants. And when you get somebody out with me, satisfy most of the needs.
Yeah.
Some of the wants need be
You have to
cut him some slack. Because I know guys they are breaking their back just for their women to live a certain lifestyle. What did I say? Say ofri hoba. Now this same guy, no, pay attention. Oh yeah, do you know this same guy is gonna look for money. Say this same guy.
Yeah.
All
But
this
while they're doing all that, y'all have time to cheat, right?
I have time to cheat. I say.
Oh, but
Where is this?
Why
Where is
you
this?
guys
Okay.
are
No,
doing
no,
all
no,
that?
let me-
Y'all have time
let
to
me-
cheat.
Me about it.
I'm just saying.
You want near ma.
yeah.
I say, be my yema oba. And only the base of it. So want to be in yes, I name na. Even court, o crowd, o provide ways, o beg divorce about this year. There are certain things. Say, born, don't spend the time with me. You know, they will tell us, say, I will trek a class. I know that we can go through counseling.
Okay.
Like, there's a reason for that.
So,
Yeah.
You can't say the burden of provision is on the man.
right.
What I say? Fantasy be I got you a car, I got you a house, I got you. You know how most women say, anytime we ask for anything, we start throwing the needs, but it's the needs first. You will never survive without your house. You will never survive without your car. You will never survive without the lifestyle that you are living.
Right.
Unya sa ni many in area, no. They are kind of extra curriculum activities. What did they say? It no ebi wo hwa it bi boshim. Bibi te say eduane obedi baby obeda. Hint bi mo nhim. What did they say?
Right.
It is your fancy be opposite no kunu spend the time.
Yeah.
It be opposite. Maybe say I've gone through that with my wife.
All right.
Opposite my wife say it be a hit TV. It be I'm sorry 4 a.m. And most of the time, I'm sorry 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Or no sorry be a 10 a.m. A 6-hour gap difference.
Right.
On the channel.
Yeah.
It's me no about 9-10 minutes.
Yeah.
9 on person be him movie 2 hours. 11. But that 11 I mean to be sorry for.
No.
What did they tell you? It hits her hard. Oh, you're not spending time with me. You're not spending time with me. Like what did they tell you?
Right.
She's not getting it from Meme Angon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go spend the time. Tell the TV in what I made.
Okay.
Then the buofu.
But okay, but is there any possibility of which say and this is not for your situation.
Yeah,
but
yes,
I'm
yes,
cutting
yeah.
across
Of course,
all angles. But say from how I mean me to sister and no. One thing that I think say yes you bet me I am an abu and say send your hooking ya. Only o partner eka now tell humanity as say it's a movie in 2 hours and say you know. Maybe I met me I 30 minutes. Would that be good enough for you? No. At least or person onyebi.
Thank
Me who say
moving me no better than home. 30 minutes and then matter. That's
Oh,
the,
yeah, it-
that's the point.
And
But
there's some
but
women who be okay. Me
but
personally,
what I'm
I'll be okay as long as my head is on him.
But what
Sir.
I'm trying to say is say you have to understand, say, is it gonna be fair to a man? Say, my sorry 4 a.m. to my wife, she also wake up at 4 a.m. You think it's gonna be fair to the woman?
So
Ask her a question. Say, because I woke up at 4 a.m.
Right.
Most yeah, man, your wife, a man, a warrior, who you say is Superman, we are not. Because think about a guy that wakes up 4 a.m. every single day. Think about that guy's life. If we set time, bed,
Probably 9.
9-ish. It's especially when it's summertime. It be cry 9, no, we are crying.
That's what.
Oh, it's on all the chance to wake up at 10, 11, no, or free say we could still spend time. The guy that's supposed to wake up at 4, well, no, by 5 a year, oh, need that time, or not? Oh, and when a woman fixates their mind on something,
You guys make it seem like women are this delusional people.
No.
I'm sorry.
Ben Mike and a mommy.
You know, because from what I'm getting, it makes it seem like women are delusional. No. An understanding woman.
But when women need something, they don't care about how they get it. That's why a woman feel like say, me here, you are hintino, me konami no be akwa. That's the same thing.
An understanding
They
woman,
don't care.
An understanding woman will understand that my husband works these jobs, but my husband also has days off. He doesn't work 24/7.
Most men in America right now 84 hours a week.
I hear what you're saying.
Most men.
But then the same men after 84 hours will make time for all of these other activities that you said y'all need, right? Why can't you also, while you're doing the activities that you think you need, why can't you also add that woman's need as well?
You see, our women's needs
Because
are always our priority.
You guys are making it seem like because you guys are providing, because you guys are doing this, because you're doing that, our feelings, we should just wait. But it's not fair to us.
You are
I'm
right.
being honest.
And it's not fair to men
I
either.
get that you guys are working all
It's
these
not fair
hours
to men
provide,
either when they
but
work
you still
84
make
hours
time-
and they are still told, say,
you are right.
you have to still
but
do
you
this.
still make time for other activities.
You're
You
right.
do. Y'all do.
You're
So
right.
even making me as a me, Jasmine, I can speak for myself. Like you're saying, if my man wakes up at 4 a.m., I know that my man is busy. I remember when I was growing up, my mom used to do it. My stepdad used to wake up at 5 going to work. My mom used to wake up later. So my stepdad liked when my mom was up with him getting ready. So my mom would wake up and, it was their moment to like spend some time that he goes to work. Me, Jasmine, sitting here in a case like that, maybe I will find other ways, or me and my husband can come to an agreement to find other way in the morning while he's getting ready. It can be our moment where we spend our moment where we pray while he's getting ready for work, or the weekend, a day that he is off.
Now that time, no time better with me spend the time.
Oh, making him breakfast to eat, preparing his lunch.
The most men going to work don't eat.
But y'all pack lunch.
We don't have
right?
time to share.
Y'all don't take
Only
lunch. No, but all I am
Same thing
saying
he's
is,
saying, like there is
all
Hey,
I am
ho.
saying is there can be ways around.
Yeah,
So if you guys,
we are willing to.
the thing
we,
is, some men are not willing.
no,
All I am
see,
saying is,
we are willing to. And yet because we say ukurenti me anye bibi ntini ema green light say
That's
obi
not what-
ye sade na ba.
I feel like you're not
Utimi ne
understanding
ko
why I'm
yibi.
saying
Yeah.
that man is cheating. No, you're not. For real. If he's somebody, I mean, you guys are not. I feel like I hear you. But a woman stepping out is not a one-time thing that the man couldn't do something. It's not a second time the man couldn't do something. It's not the third time. Some women, by the time they step out,
Asem na okano. And one na okano.
no. Okay.
What's that?
Let me
But,
just let
no,
me-
Asem na no,
let me
asem na
just-
okano.
I
And one na
feel
okano.
like- Okay, let me
Okay,
just
just-
let
Because oh can the baba be say e bibi nti be man na e bibi amo oba no akochiti.
Yeah.
Thank
Right?
you.
Is that not what you are
about
saying?
A man's day off. We are not okay.
A man's
Never
day
mind.
off.
It's okay.
A man's
Never
day off
mind.
kind.
It's
What
okay.
about a man's day
It's
off?
okay.
Okay, so a man's day off. For a man like Kumasi, right? I used to work overnight, and when you work overnight, you are even programmed to fall asleep at a certain time, no matter what, whether you're off or not, right? So if he's saying that by 9 p.m. he falls asleep, so which means even on his day off, he's gonna fall asleep at that time. Sometimes don't like women think that like the skill for a man like is so like tilted like the other way. Like Kumasi said, if the man is providing, he's taking care of his wife and taking care of I know men that actually like wakes up to get their kids ready for school and like watch their wife go to sleep. In such situation, if the man's mother was in the house, the man's mother would probably think, "I'm going to fans, me bring the fans, and they ain't with Jimmy no." You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If it's overworking.
Yeah.
Modern living.
No, it has nothing to do with modern living. Has nothing to do with, like, we are changing the rules, right? Into like if that man is doing that, providing for the kids for the family at the same time, which is his job, he's not complaining about that, whatever. And then maybe like he's just lacking like this one thing, like maybe like spend like a whole day with you or something, which in this country it's not even possible, right? That's why people take vacations and stuff like that, right? Would you just use that like as like a green light to cheat?
I'm not saying that it's okay to cheat.
You're saying that the man should make room for his wife, which I agree. I think that for a man that lives in the same house with his wife, goes to work and come back home to the same house with his wife, sleep on the same bed with his wife, like,
As a woman still has needs that needs to be met. As much as you're providing, all I am saying is, as much as you, the man, you're providing, you're making sure I have a roof over my head, I still have needs.
like what?
That needs to be met.
Other
as
needs.
well. I have other needs that
Like
also
what?
need to be met. Quality time with me matters to me.
Yeah, so like
Spending
that.
time with me, even if it's 15 minutes, that 15 minutes, make it, prioritize it.
So will you prefer we living on Sullivan so we can cut the bills so we can, spend more time
that's-
together?
I think,
Quality time
I feel
with
like the
kids,
problem
like,
is you're not hearing
No,
me.
I'm
hearing you,
I'm
but
hearing
we're
you.
not
I'm trying to
saying
tell
that.
you why men take those measures. The reason why we take those
Never
measures,
mind.
the reason why we take those measures is because we want to provide a certain lifestyle for you. Most of Ghana, young guys here, go be a fee.
Yeah.
Go see how the man occupy in the house and how the women occupy in the house. Most of the houses that we live in is the women that picked it. Most of the cars that we drive is the women that pick it. Every single thing that we own is the women that pick it. Sometimes even the clothes that we wear is the women pick it, and we end up paying for it. But the point of the matter, I say, for me to be able to give you that lifestyle, a bit cutting in some of your needs.
yes,
That's what we are trying to say. It is for us to be able to give you remember 20 remember say in a week, remember say 8 hours of quality time. Is that okay with a
every
woman?
understanding woman will understand that.
If I will give you 8 hours of quality
because
time.
you're making me a priority.
Okay. So T, remember lifestyle right now. I woke up 4 a.m. I get home by 9:10. How many hours is that? Can you check it for me?
Is it Monday? Is it no? The thing is, it's not about the time.
and there are
Hold on.
kids involved too.
Hold on. Perfect. It's not about the time. I get it that you go to work at 9 and you get at 4 and you get home at 9 p.m. We hear you. Is it Monday to Sunday?
It is Monday
through
to
Saturday.
basically Sunday now. Because when we add the weekend show, that's it.
Yeah,
That's,
So you're trying to say you don't even have an hour to spend time with your wife?
let me tell you this. When a man wakes up, and you are forgetting the nature involved in this whole thing. When a person wakes up at 4,
No, I hear you. But then the whole thing is becoming, because I'm a man and I'm doing
No.
this,
That's not what we are saying. No, that's not what. And no,
so then somebody.
No. And no,
that
tell me,
is
Busa
what
say.
you guys are saying. 'Cause
That's not what I'm
no,
saying.
It is. I'm
No, that's not
sorry.
what I'm saying.
Me-
And
me-
no,
me-
tell me,
I don't
Busa
even have a
say.
friend in my
Me-
partner.
me- me-
I don't
me-
even have a
personal-
friend in my
personal-
husband.
personal example.
Because then I don't have a friend in my husband. I don't have anything in my husband. It's just that we're married and
Right.
he's taking care of me.
Personal,
That's the
personal
problem.
example.
No, the problem is I hear you because it's like I hear you guys, but then the problem is that because you're taking care of the bills, all I have now is a person that provides, but I don't have a partner. So the most women are married, but they're single. Because I have a husband who pays the bills, but then I don't have a husband I can even call and confide in
And-
because he's working 4 to 9.
Until we have to make amends, right?
You and your partner.
Okay,
That's what I'm
Auntie, this
asking.
is what I'm trying to say. Instead of us living in Black Lake, paying $4,000 for a house in Black Lake every month, let's go live on Sullivan, where we can pay $800 a month, and I can spend 2 weeks
Sir,
with you, and I
sir,
don't have to take
sir.
the other job.
then
Are you gonna
she's not
take
like
that?
it. She's not gonna
No.
It's, you know, tie.
Hold on 1 second. Huh? My wife and I think she's watching it, right? There are so many times we have 3 kids together. They go to school. My son go to school as early as 6:30 in the morning. I know that she doesn't like waking up early, so like there are times like I wake up and make sure he's ready to go, whatever. And then there are times that, and then like sometimes like even after work hours, I'm sitting there working, right? Then when she gets home like around 4, and she goes downstairs and like do her dance. When she comes up and then we want to spend quality time together, just talk, like nothing serious, right? Then we have a 5-year-old. She just come in there,
Yeah.
right? And mind you, that's the only time that I have, right? So like now that quality time is like with kids, like there's so many variables in place. Like that quality time is gone. I'm not gonna have that time for you. It's not my doing. Why? Because like he's saying that you don't want to give up your house in Pickerington for like something in the east side. You like it. You want your kids to go to good schools, and the man is doing all of that, right? So if just for like just your emotional or qualities, if you can, because every man that is married, right? Even though he's married, is sacrificing a lot of the things that he doesn't want to do. A lot.
Perfect.
A lot. And we are not saying that you guys are not sacrificing anything. But we are saying that just bear with us.
Okay.
We are not saying like your emotion does not matter or whatever. Every man, like if you're to like go to your husband and tell him that, oh, you know, like honey, like I need to like talk to you. Like every man, like that's one phone call that I'm scared of. When my wife calls me and I'm now home, it's like, we need to talk. Like what? Like I'm like, what?
Okay.
She's like, just get home. Like what? Just tell me. Get what I'm saying? Like there are times that I'll just like drop whatever I'm doing, like just to come home, and then she'll just tell me like something that like did not even matter. I'm like, oh, so you couldn't tell me this on the phone? You know, like men are trying. I'm like, at least I know for our generation, me, Kumasi, because if I was to use some of our parents and our uncles for like as a role model, believe me, like I think I'll probably be like the best dad in the world. Because growing up, the things that we saw. And like he was talking about, you know, high school like a few days ago, the things that we saw growing up, like some of us did not even spend time with our parents. We were raised by other people. We were raised by friends. Yeah. So we are trying. If you tell a man, if you cheat on a man like this because he didn't spend time with you, or like over something that's, I'm not saying it's little, but like it's little to him. Like I would think that you are cheap. Like if this is a reason why
it is little to the equation. Like it is little to equation because I would say life mu yent mean 100%.
No.
You gotta understand. It's like the woman that want a guy that has 6 packs. It takes 12 hours in the gym to get that 6 packs. It you have to choose one. Open 6 packs, right? I said open one ball pack with the money. Right. You have to choose one. And I think that's what life is basically about. Yeah. It's about the choices. I've made a choice. I'll marry a beautiful woman. Yeah. Marrying a beautiful woman comes with a lot of sacrifices. Okay, I want that woman, so I'll have to do this. Like I was just saying, one your time now, man. Check it from 4 to 9. Sometimes
16,
even get home.
Hours.
So that's 16 hours. Yeah. So in my whole life, you know, I have 8 hours. Yeah. Right? Me drive it every her. I call back and forth in the it will life for Ankasa or the bed dano. A be a bear or bear 5 hours. Just sleep. Who could do fear you and I know say you don't go to bed straight. Right? It's if I say be a 4.5 hours an hour to sleep. Right? You sleep. That cycle continues every week. It's a Sunday no crown whole day offer. You are so tired that you don't even want to do anything. True. And it's not like we don't want to do anything for our wives. So we do. I want to stay home and watch everything on Netflix with my wife. I want to, but can I afford that lifestyle? Okay. I cannot. It's not like say yeah, but mudi any be etugu. But person who say the sacrifices na yem pese ye be sorry cry na ye de sorry no. Most munya sacrifices they be my. That's how it comes together to be one.
I want to ask you a question. You know the men that say the same thing, that we do this, we're doing this, but they still find time to cheat. What about them too? This is
a really good question. A really good question.
But y'all find time to cheat.
This question that you've asked, a really good question. Sometimes, and also most cheating now, it end up happening at work. Yeah. Most cheating now, it end up happening at work because we are so married to our works that. Say, I'm fine. Say, me Chevy wahayna Chevy your banner. They be able to the edge more, the edge more. Onu nya time who nukunu. Nusu me nya time who meira. See how and until you bomb pie say near be farmer in terms that hustle lifestyle. Right. Yeah, giant. And this is the time. This is the time.
I have a comeback.
This is the time why you want one day. You be to me the yes idea. this time.
Yes.
Because next 10 years, we cannot do it. It will be better for you to sacrifice today. And by the time that you are 45, you are retired and you are going on trips with your husband. You understand? It is better that way than say, oh, let me hear time. Okay, let me drop the other job that I'm doing. Let me drop the business that I'm starting. Okay, let me just go work for somebody. 8 hours, I'm close. I come home, we work, and we live paycheck to paycheck. And then somebody gets sick, boom, the whole life is gone.
So please, at work that you guys are supposed to be working, what time during the work hours do you cheat?
He just gave you the scenario.
Oh, no. I'm asking him a question. No, wait. The time that you used to sleep with another woman, why couldn't you use that time to call your partner?
Bema sleep. Bema cheating can happen in a minute too.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
1 minute, man.
I'm telling you, Bema
Cheating.
cheating. It can happen in a minute.
That 1 minute,
Obano
you
open
could call
time.
your wife.
And you know,
One minute, no.
That 1 minute, you could call your wife.
1 minute,
No, the
I
reason I'm
want that
saying
for.
is, hey, brother. No, the reason I'm saying this, I feel
Yeah,
like
to me, I just
if
get
a
topic,
man
though, but this
wants
is good.
to, a man would. I have a friend. Her and her husband works. A close friend of mine. She's actually watching. Her and her husband work opposite hours. So she works morning to, I think the time that she's coming home, the husband is already gone to work. But they made a decision that if we keep doing that, we'll also neglect each other. So what they started doing is the time that the husband decided to sacrifice at least 30 minutes. And that's something they do religiously, 30 minutes. The moment the woman goes on break, they spend time on FaceTime. And that was their quality time that they had because they have little children. If I personally feel like if a man wants to, a man would.
Is that okay with you?
That's okay with me.
But what about the woman
Because then,
that
you
want
know
to
why?
watch movies
And
and
that one day,
do
it's a
things together? Or per se
conversation.
on it, works together in the house and all that.
It's a conversation. I personally feel like
A lot of men go to work and they
I feel
talk
like
to their
a
wives.
good woman that truly.
Same here. I
No,
talk to my wife on
all
the
of
phone
them.
all the
Well,
time.
the time, well,
And
at
in
least
my
you
house,
two, you
like-
two are not cheating.
No,
The-
like in my house.
They also are cheating on their break. All
But
I'm
there's a
saying
lot of
is-
them, even those that cheat, no, they call.
All I'm saying is,
It's just not enough. It's
I
just
know
not.
one
It's
or
just
two.
not enough.
I feel like a good woman, I can say that a good woman that knows that her husband is trying will understand. But if it becomes like 4 or 5 months, cause we haven't even had time for each other, she has the right to ask for it. And you guys
she
have
has the right
to at least sacrifice at least an 8 hours crumple or even 1 hour for her. All we are saying is the same way you guys can make time for other people. We want that some women the only time
Okay, say other people are there.
some. Bruh.
To say me
You ain't
yes.
got friends.
Do you know?
Nah,
Mame
you
can say,
don't- Kumasi,
Mame,
I'm
no.
nah.
But let me tell you something. Unim say, what we are doing right now. My wife can sit home and say you have time for Jasmine.
Oh yeah, she is.
Unim say, no.
She'll be
Forget
alright.
about you being cool. Unim say my wife can just sit home and thinks I have time for you and I don't have
She'll
time.
survive. It's your wife.
It
she'll
is
survive.
easy for women to think like that.
Your wife.
Because who say who frame is CSM pick, chef frame is CSM pick.
Yes.
GM frame is CSM pick because I know it's about the Jumana, you know. What I say? And yes, I may pick it because me choose you over me you. That's the goal.
I get
I'm
it.
only picking it because we feel say we are building something
Do you
together.
feel
And
like women are not understanding?
a lot of them don't.
Then
lot
you
of
guys
them-
married the wrong.
A lot of them don't.
Dabi. I think say understanding level, no, a balance.
Because sometimes no, your men don't even explain anything. Mia timer. Oh dear meshe. We sometimes want you. Oh
The
babe.
woman that knows that the man get up at 4 a.m.
You know.
Maybe me. A woman that knows the man get up at 4 a.m. Works at 9 and drives 1 hour home. When him say be man be drew, it still demand they say be man in your time man. So the conversation from the man's point of view
So,
will be like,
who's raising the children?
what do you want me to cut? You want me to cut a jumana I'm starting on? Na me nyaye so I can have one job. Or what?
So who's raising the children?
Who's raising the children? I say.
That means the woman is mostly raising
Let
the
me
children.
let me tell you.
You guys complain
No,
with the kids.
no.
outside.
You are getting it wrong. Let me tell you something. A man don't have to be home. Look, a man do not have to be home. A man just have to put principles in the home and creating him some papa. Most of us didn't live with our fathers, but the fear of even our father's name will not let us do certain things. And yet, when a man doesn't have the grip in the house, Bema you Jasmine. Bema
I get it. I'm not saying I don't.
We are raising.
So let's
men
not,
can raise.
I understand.
Men can raise their kids from afar.
Okay.
They don't have to
Y'all
be
should
physically.
continue, though, especially we the girls. Y'all should.
No.
Very true,
Oh,
very true.
Y'all should continue.
I'm
we
telling
the
you.
girls, y'all should continue.
Yo.
But then you like.
It's here
girls
kati
cheat.
bibiara. That's what I'm asking. It's here kati because 8 minutes hours to be in count. It's
What
here
we are
kati
saying
bibiara.
is- all I'm saying is, all I am saying is, make time for your wife. That's all I'm asking for. Me, before I get married, I know who I'm going to get married to. So there'll be certain things. Because sometimes maybe they're used to a certain thing that you do before probably you guys got married. Or maybe the beginning of the marriage. And then all of a sudden things switch. Women, our brain, like you guys say your brains are programmed different. Our brains are also programmed different. God created us different.
We are.
When we have something in our head, like let's say I'm used to my man always buying me gifts. All of a sudden, that's what is stuck in my head. The moment he stops, I feel like, oh,
Somebody else is getting it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's how our brains work. So all I'm saying is, even the beginning, you guys would maybe you guys
Can I say maybe you guys shouldn't be static and start looking at other things too?
the same way when you no.
So because
Perfect.
actually you see,
Perfect. You know
you
why?
see,
When we got
You see? You
the
see?
same way when we get married and I stop dressing the way I used to dress when we're dating, y'all should also stop looking at other girls too. How about that?
You know.
No.
For me, like,
nope.
like,
Oh,
I married my friends, so like these things that you're saying. I mean, like,
You can marry your friend and still be complete.
You
Some
know
people
to say
marry their
you know
friends
to
and-
say sir example yeah a perfect example.
exactly.
The whole point is marriage is about choices. Everything that we do, we need our choices.
Marriage is about compromise sometimes.
Yes,
I'm not
it's me
married,
perceive
but all I
compromising
can
this
say-
second job. If perceive compromising this second job. When I compromise this second job, it takes your SUV out. It takes you out from
I
Pickerington.
still need a hardworking man.
No, I'm hardworking. I'm hardworking. I go to work.
You put me in that lifestyle.
No.
No, you put me in that lifestyle.
That's the
No.
point.
Did I ask you to put me in that lifestyle?
That's the point.
Did I ask you?
But now I
When
give you
came,
that
I was
lifestyle.
I was living in Brookville.
Good.
Did I ask
But look
you?
at it. Now you are in that lifestyle. Open different lifestyle
We
of
don't want
time.
a different
It's a different lifestyle
We
you are
just
asking for.
want your
That
attention.
time.
I just want my husband
It's
to
a different
love me.
lifestyle because if I'm doing this job all this while and then now you want attention. It's a different lifestyle that you are
Maybe
picking.
even that, maybe even that with all the extra, all you come, even when it comes to this bedroom stuff, it's like pam, you go to bed. Maybe one a day that we can dress up, give you the whole luxury, give you vibes.
You will day be and never know
That one you make
you will day be or what? It's SAC. But yeah, everyday time.
every day.
The imagine you must say the SA what TV so no SAC.
No, I'm not asking for every day. What you saying?
I don't
know.
Every day,
Yeah,
pam.
Me my
One
bread,
Saturday,
me
I want
that.
to come and role play like.
But because of
you know,
sometimes-
peaches and, you know, vibes.
But because of
Dear
sometimes and you say bia yeah person anymore though you pay biada you ni kum
it's the more you see.
we just need a sleeping tablet to
Hold on,
sleep.
no.
I've been honest.
Yeah, you soon more you
It
see.
is a wild day I'll say.
Hold on, no. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, now more you see. We women, we feel very used. But still, I get even if you're using us to sleep, cry now, we have feeling. Maybe one day we want to itch, scratch.
And until I bet you say
But make
it
time
will,
for the whole role play.
we will have to. You can't say to say ebia enye de bia na de bia baba
Oh,
yes.
of course, I don't have time to now every day wear
Enye de
lingerie
bia
and
na.
everything.
But what I'm saying is that there are some times be wo hwa. You beat me aye. But the fact that mood demand it has to happen.
You guys are married.
And no make us say then we have to cut certain things.
Sir.
Cutting that thing, no, will cut a certain lifestyle that you are used to.
Can you cut
Oh, yeah,
your
okay.
championship Tuesday and Wednesday? Maybe cut
It's not.
Wednesday.
It's not a championship game. No, kana all cano. And yet all year round.
How many months?
Oh,
It's less than 6
I don't watch soccer.
and it's not even. It's not even 6 months because it's like every other. So basically, you're born. Say every other week for 6 months.
And so
The
every
real-
other week, cut one
And-
day.
Oh yeah, wait me.
And I said, no,
Wait,
fee.
yeah,
Born who
yeah.
head will fee.
But
Men
maybe
who
while
will
you're
fee.
watching, no,
But have you ever
no,
thought about
there are
you?
some guys when
Have
they're
you-
home and they're watching ball, they don't want you to even come close.
But have you ever thought about also quality time that can be spent this way? Me kunu pe ball pa. Me, I'm a Barcelona fan. Barcelona was playing today, right? It's quality time no. And then me share Mimi Woofy and me share Barcelona game ning na me kunu ba me na bo Barcelona
Yeah,
home.
just I don't mind.
Are you gonna do that?
I would do that. I me personally, I will. I'll do it.
If you are going to do
My
that,
friends will tell you.
if you are going to do that, I bet solve a lot
That's
of
me,
because
me, I'll
that
do-
time now,
Oh, yeah.
them and the bar or person they catch up with the game now. I bet it be a highlight of it be a in fact say 12 minutes, 14 minutes and we'll catch it. Then you turn the highlight.
Sir.
Make one good sound like Charlie.
How many women? And I'll say, oh yeah. But or her Dr. Likey or person don't look at her.
When I send you memes at work, reply. That's quality time. I'm sorry. Some women, me personally, and yes, but me personally, cry if every day comes to next to me, obey me. I'm being honest, but like if I at work, I send you a funny
This is a
joke.
woman saying cut your job below. I feel cut your job below. I don't go fear.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
One man.
Maybe I say who?
1 month.
you know, all I'm saying
One man.
is every woman is different, right? If you know your woman, right?
Everyone
you know.
came from Eve.
Yeah, but me, I didn't come from me. Me, I came from Adam. I promise you, I'm gangster like that. All I'm saying, like me right now, my quality time, if I send you memes and you reply, I feel like we are spending time. Right? No, for me, it's not like you coming to sit next to me for 3 hours. Maybe once in every 2 months, we make time for that whole 8 hours that Kumasi was saying. I'm down for it. But if you are working, we send each other funny videos and we come. For me, that's me spending time with my partner. Especially a woman like me, I don't ask for much. I'll send you memes. Let's do it.
That's all women. They don't ask so much.
And me, I don't ask for much.
But the moment that you start taking it up and taking it up,
All
and
we
that's
say
it.
is make time for movie night once in a while. Because sometimes some men won't bring it up, so we have to bring it up. So make time for movie night once in a while. It's not that hard. Once in a while, let's go for ice cream. Maybe can't come some. Once in a while, let's go take a walk. Once in a while, take me, into whoever I'm in. I'm just saying,
Hey, they'll be hell.
once in a while, oh babe, let's go to church and pray. You know, once in a while, let's go to the movies. You know what I'm saying on I
I think
I'm not coming to this show again.
You're gonna be here. You see, it's the okay night true, you know. But maybe who say this whole thing, a compromise.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, is here. So you have no idea how it is if a man cannot pay his bills.
Oh yeah.
Like, you have no idea. Or phone crowd boomer, I say, you know, you know, you have no idea. Some men just want to vanish and never come back.
But same time, we don't go shame.
Like, yeah, but they
Not to talk of ebusia
you know,
pressure.
easy. Easy. It's in this era. In this era where people can do certain things, unya a good man that will want to do 2 jobs to take care of you, take care of the kids, leave college funds for the kids. Sacrificing them maybe man. Meet me a can. Sacrificing them maybe man because it's easy. It's not easy because there are some men or money man they don't even pay anything. A man of crown. Still, just say you have no idea. It is it kills a lot of men. Most of the time a man in the kum man. I mean, man in the kum man because so breaking it back. Say I'm trying to give you all this lifestyle. Now we're looking in a way say I'm not trying to endorse violence and I say this out. Now we're looking in a way say because we're in 2 hours. Big Mike and mommy 2 hours in. This man is working his whole life for this thing. And then somebody just walk in and give you 2 hours. And you give the thing to that man.
Any problem.
Sullivan, no, I'm telling you, most men that put how many look at every couple that you know. The woman drive the better car, the man drive the abonkiri. Why you think we do that? Because we know we have to be your security. I'd rather die than you going through any piece of hardship. Because I feel as a man if I don't do that. Eti saha yenkoha enko yesi ni yenko yesi sa time no. Ehu hia eti but I don't think say ehu hia sene shelter.
Oh, that be that.
I don't think say ehu hia sene all right out be kwa adwuma. I don't think so. let's cut certain things. That's how I see it.
Well, and you are no money out of for.
I knew you were going to say that.
Send your black penny.
A better girl for such as what to cheat.
Oh, that. So address it with all the listeners into. Send your black penny sika and sa pepe. And we ask you crampono. Why we need to? Opa at the part. I was so make a sacrifice. Say in every aspect, so page my pass, say, live a better life. I was so making sacrifices, and from the look point of everything, sacrifices in ebino. Sometimes you take your partners and you know how I basically compromise it to certain things.
Thank you, Big Mike.
Someone say friends and Bemano say a bit your money, your girlfriend's one.
Everybody be a fool.
Don't make it be any of it.
You know, only the who pass it. My area more while move on. Why would you first care about what you bad attention?
You know, I mean,
I'm just joking. A lot of women will stay.
Like, you know, I smoke myself kind of very true. You know, for instance, Jasmine, I smell kind of, so it's, you know, like we can all do better. I don't think so one way. I think it's the place where usually I have more problem is that I ask some of the bread into me, man. I feel like we already have like a lot of things that we think about, and every man I believe comes from a family. Usually, if a mother has a son and daughters, the mother, your husband's mother is also dependent on his son, and his wife and children are dependent on him. That's too much of a load. So no matter what, he's a human being. He's not God. God created him. He's a creature. So he's gonna fall short somewhere, you know. And I don't need a problem. And see, like when that happens, now just support, pray for him that God would turn his attention to you, because no matter what, like wins me, like empire work no wait my, and that's it. You know, we are trainers, man.
And sometimes, it's not like say be a said out. Most of the time, until they all kind of grass. Most of the time, like to say, obi oha na me pese me no yesi na me pese me no yesi. What you, but to grasp asem na o kana angasa na onti ase.
Yeah.
Until you ebia wo betumi afa na say me ka asem che me kuna wonyere. Onti de me kana. But most of the time, it's not that. It's just that the pressure on men in this society, you know, is be honest. Say oyere kuchiti kura say oje share ho say. It's not easy. It's not easy. We just hope that we can. And a situation a woman tia. I don't think any man find he say in this winter. I'm sorry for my brother. I don't think anybody is happy about it. We just have to do it because we don't have a choice than to do it. When you are trying to start a business, it said you are trying to start a business on the channel. We don't have a choice. We just have to do it. It's when the business even there was one Saturday I told my wife, last week Saturday, I told my wife, said, me baba be yo my just 2 hours and I'll be back home. I end up living here after 6 and I get home and she was pissed off. I said, babe, it got to do with the work. Me bedru and the sound I have to make sure say I check all the sound to I say I dare say be a ubi wo obey sa name we nyina. Ka wo no asem tifi any report am so is soft. What I say, but the stage now you want me need that luxury to do that. If I am doing that, who say me nko dina baby say me na fufu akwatena baby ni ye I'm not chilling. I'm doing at the end of the day ko he. That's the chance. It's not like say we don't care and I say we do care. But good times will always come. This time now a woman because this time they decide to say later. Every day we are going. Now that we have strength, where I can just stay home and tell people, say, I need you to do this, I need you to do this. I can stay in Dubai with my wife whilst I'm ordering people to work here. Or probably you call me on Zoom and then I'm live and then I'm on the show. Like, so it's the building stage. It's not say be a neglect him. It's not it be a 2 years, be a 3 years, be a me here to build into. Now the small boy be out to ice cream. Oma ice cream back because the smaller taste the smaller taste means a lot that it's only in the woman's mouth. The smaller taste is greater than
Well, some small things.
That's how some of us small boys in the baby do all the time.
oh yeah. So
not all
they
the
say
small things.
young guys no they target it is easier
You're
to
very confident.
no
too.
because
Oh, yeah.
no because the married women have made it easier.
Sir.
What I say, married women have made it easier. Say, married women have made it easier. Say, if their husband is working too hard, it's a problem. So they expose the problem to these people, and then they feel that then I can fix that problem for you. That's not a problem. I can fix that problem. Oh no, I say, I'll be change one. Oh dear, hey, if you could walk
Oh,
around
I
and say,
Oh.
Eh?
what I say, no, I'll be change one. No, while somebody's working hard to make sure say, I'll be more a good life.
Sir.
But guess what? My being is here. I know a lot of women that have left their husbands and now they wish they were back with their husbands
Oh yeah.
because they thought say the other side no were more greener. Could do one and say Charlie.
It's not always green.
You bet you know bed dress here pew, but you be deep hard here.
Wow.
You be from because this kind of tonta there.
Akata Sam. Akata 24/7.
And there is so.
Togo Gucci.
Share.
Gang.
Just with Chalas was there.
All I can say is every woman is different. Make sure you communicate properly with your partner and make sure that she feels like she is a priority. Because when she feels like she's not a priority, that's when stuff happens. But make sure she feels like she's a priority. As much as you're working, she also matters. So yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'm not coming back.
No, you're gonna be here.
I'm quitting life on air.
You're gonna be
Can I
here
quit life on air?
I think
Never.
tomorrow, right? Friday you
I have
to
a
be
show
here.
tomorrow.
I mean,
Friday
Friday.
I can't be here, guys.
I know you said you could
Fridays.
not, but
I've already made it
try.
official. On air. I'll tell you the truth.
But Friday, Big Mike is not here.
Gwasi, you know I love you, right? And you know if you even
I
call
don't.
me
I
and
don't
I'm
see it at this
yo,
point.
I was tired today. I
At
showed
this
up.
point, I don't see it.
Wow.
If you cannot do it for me the most times I need you, what is love? If it's there is no pain.
And yeah.
Like what is
no
love
love.
without pain?
Exactly.
Wow. I have been sacrificing for almost
If you
6
come here-
months.
If you come here on Friday, I'm gonna have Kumasi make me a shirt. Like let's prioritize women.
I have a shoot on Friday. I have a shoot. I have a shoot on Friday.
That is sacrifice.
Reschedule.
You
I sacrifice for you every day.
Reschedule.
I cannot.
There is no love without pain.
And there's
So
no
what?
love.
What decided I say there's no
This
love.
is why I'm single.
And see, when I
There's
tell
no
you
love.
I don't see the love, you have to
There's no
understand.
love,
me.
guys.
With that being said, guys, thank you for watching the show. We really appreciate you. Jasmine, thank you for coming by today. Burdick and Big
I'm
Mike.
back next Wednesday.
Always, man. We appreciate you. Big Chevy. No,
Chevy.
you know what it is.
Chevy with the X.
Yeah, with the X.
With
Chevy
the
with the
double
X.
X.
All right, see you guys. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Revolt.